All right. Hello, Renee. We got there in the end, and it's only just gone 8 o'clock, so it's not too bad. I just didn't even think about it. I had to have a reminder again. For somebody to tell me that the live wasn't happening. I swear I'm losing the plot. I really do. Oh dear. Honestly, I was just sitting at home. I thought, right, a couple of things I need to do today. I didn't even look at the time. I didn't even think about it. And it took one message from Natalie to actually tell me that I'd missed it, which was a prompt from Renee first. I don't know. I think it's time to quit YouTube. I'm losing the plot. Oh, Natalie, welcome in. We're finally here. 8 o'clock. Half hour later than scheduled, but there you go. I'm not worried about Bristol at 8:30, so I'll go for a little while and then we'll stop. Um, they got lots of people in, more than me anyway, so it's not going to affect them. Me carrying on. Yeah, I know. Renee told me, and I was like, "Damn, I forgot." And it's 7:30, and I was just sitting there with a margarita pizza on my lap. Beautiful pizza, thin crust, wood fired, small chunks of very small chopped tomato, cheese, oregano. Oh, it was divine, absolutely divine. Now I'm having a beer. Got the Green King IPA. I'm having it in my little mini jug, and yeah, goes very nicely after a pizza. Yeah, Renee. Going back to what you put there, Renee told me in Strains Live, and then I was like, oh, I forgot. And then of course, as I said, I had a pizza all set out and everything, so I said I'll do it at 8 o'clock. So yeah, we're here now anyway. We got it done. It's a little bit late than normal, but you know, it's my fault. You get blame angry. Hashtag blame angry for this. But we're good. So, what does everyone want to talk about? Seems my unexpected surprise that I gave you on my Saturday YouTube stream was still in effect. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect it. I mean, I come in, when I can and watch your streams and stuff and support you as we all support each other, help build our own, you know, and each other's channels up. But um, I didn't expect Strain to sneak in either. I mean, you were putting out little messages saying, "Send this to Strain, get him into my chat and get him into my stream," and then you put "Make it happen" or something later on, and then boom, just like rubbing the lamp, he appeared just like the genie. Poof, and he was there. Strain was there. So at your command, Renee, he actually turned up. So the Renee effect was well and truly working that night. The Renee Meow Stream effect. I gave Strain a mod roll on that stream too. How's your day been? For some strange reasons today I've been tired and not feeling 100% when gaming. I To be honest, Natalie, I had the same thing. I edited, Little Nightmares 2, and it didn't save first, and I was like, "Oh, fuck this, I can't be bothered with it." So I left it overnight, and, I edited it, got the thumbnail done and everything, and that's now up on the channel, and I went to put another one up today, and as soon as I put it into the editor, I went, "Oh, um, I think I'm gonna, try a different way of editing this, have some text on the screen, little bit of, the, transitions and everything, save it, and then do the rest after." And it wasn't working, everything kept going wrong, and, I just thought, "Ah, forget it, it's not gonna work." I put it into my other editor, and I took a look at it, and I thought, "I don't know if I can be even asked with this right now. I'm not I'm not really bothered about it at all." I've gotta I've got to get myself out of that mindset. If I'm gonna do something, I've got to do it, because if I look at it and close it and then don't do it, it's never going to get done. But I've had exactly the same as you've just told me there. I just, I've just been not in the mood for doing any editing, nothing. I played a bit of RE4 Remake earlier on, and I got a bit further, and then a stupid thing happened. I threw a flash grenade to take out one of the Plagas villagers, and it didn't affect the other one. And he just ran through it, grabbed me, and broke my neck. And I did about 10 minutes of gaming to get past the point I died at before, only to die a bit further on. It was a in joke. And I was like, bollocks to this. Not playing this anymore. I've had enough. Bollocks to it. But today, well, last night I went round mum and dad's for dinner. I got home, and for some reason I felt a bit ill. Suddenly my stomach got a bit funny and everything, and I was sick. So it took me a little while to get to bed and get to sleep. And I woke up this morning, and I was supposed to see mum and dad, but I told them that I was going to stay in today because I've been ill last night. I feel better now anyway. So um, most of the day I've just been in chilling, trying to get some editing done, trying to get my head around it and actually get it, done, rather than just look at it and go, "Oh, I can't be bothered." And then I've just had my dinner. I've got a drink there. I'm doing the stream, which is later than scheduled. But tomorrow, I have got to meet my dad in the afternoon because we're going for a quick little drink. Then we're going back to the house because my dad got a flower pot from somebody's garden today. I wasn't there, and got it in the car eventually. But now that they need help getting it out the car to get it into the house. So tomorrow I've got to go and get this flower pot out the car and into the house. And then after that, I might walk back. I might get a lift back. Then I'll see how the rest of the day goes. But yeah, today's been like a pretty chill day. Haven't really done a lot. So how's your day been anyway? As you're asking me, I might as well ask you. It's good that Renee's day is a little bit better than it has been the last few days itself, because some of the days don't go very well for you, Renee, do they? In more ways than one. I went to play Liza P. I haven't played that yet. I played the demo, but no more. I lost motivation for some strange reason since I come back from holiday. I'm happy enough playing online, but platinums don't have time at the minute. No, that's where it takes up most of the time. I mean, I've never done a platinum on anything yet. On Xbox, as I told you before, I've done 100% um, all collectibles, everything, Arkham Knight, and the proper protocol, Night Protocol ending. I've done 100% on Dirt 4, all rallycross, all rally tracks, all rally trucks, cross courses, everything. got all the gold medals on there. And the other one I did was Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I've got every single collectible and completed the whole game as well. I just haven't done the onlines yet. Hey Shadows, welcome in. Good afternoon, sir. It's been a while. I apologise. I haven't been in. No, don't worry. If you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, you can't. It's understandable. Everybody's got their own life and things to do. You don't have to be putting everything aside just to come in here. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you in here. I started a bit late tonight because I was supposed to be 7:30, but I started at 8 o'clock, so it's now 8:15 in the evening. So I've only been going 15 minutes. You haven't missed a lot. Yeah, you're okay, Shadows. It hasn't been going on long. I'm probably going to go till about 9 tonight, maybe just after 9. Bristol Paranormal are starting at 8:30, but because I started late, I'm not doing just a half hour stream and then making way for them. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, anyway, they've got hundreds of people coming into their stream and watching their live, so it's not going to affect them if I go a bit longer. I was out playing and grinding with the Bushwookies. Are you talking about Wombat Combat? Is that what it is? Mr. Wombat. I've recently got my hands on SC5, so I've been playing since yesterday. I haven't played any Sniper Elite games yet. I'm going to have to see if some of them are on sale and get one so I can get used to it. So if people invite me to a game, oh, it's not Wombat. Okay, sorry. Yeah, if I get invited to a game, I need to be able to play rather than go in there and be an embarrassment to everybody and just get shot dead every second. That happened to me on Warzone and Apex Legends. The minute I'm in cover, I'm fine. The minute I move to try and get to somewhere else, someone gets me from somewhere, and that's it. It's like a death every time I move from the location I was already at. So yeah, I need to work on getting better at that. Natalie, me and Shadow and Lord, I'm kicking ass on Sniper Elite. I didn't do anything today though. Oh, is Lord back now? Or is this a different channel? There's something happened, didn't it, on Anubis Gaming YT's channel? And I think he left, didn't he, or something? Didn't like changing the one of the rules or something. I think it was. Anyway, something roughly like that. I can't remember. It's a little group of friends: JCS, Natalie, and myself. Oh, okay. The Bushwickies are me, Lord, and Shadow. Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's your names. Okay. I'll buy you the game. You need to set up your PS4. Yeah, I haven't been doing much because I've been trying to clear the space off of my PC with all the stuff I've got, videos clogging it up. So my time's been taken up doing that. But yeah, in a little while I'll let you know when I take the Xbox out. I'll get the PS4 set up because I haven't played on that yet. I've been playing on the PS3 and the Xbox Series X, but I haven't played on the actual PS4 I got. And I bought that. Well, it's got about a year ago or more now, and I still haven't tested it out. Shadows. I left. Disagreements with John Scott. But I'm not looking for drama. That's it. Oh, I thought. I thought for some reason. Lord. It was Lord that left. Something about changing a rule, or something, was it no glint or something like that? The no glint thing. And that's what upset somebody. Was like, anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's old news. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah. I thought I was. I heard it right. Clear PC space effect. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do, Renee, is I've decided now because this has taken me so long. I'm going to have to buy at some point another another hard drive, and I'm going to put everything that's taken up the space onto another hard drive, and then that will be it. I'll free up a lot of space by doing that. Yeah, old news. Yeah, say about a couple of weeks ago now, I think. Anyway, we won't go over that anymore. That's done and dusted. Shadow Lord and me hunt invaders and level up weapons and do no cross. You can join too, but you have to have your PS4 set up. Yeah, at some point I will. I'll let you know. Um, Also, it's the chat needs sorting out because I've had problems before with Renee when we did ours, and when I saw the footage that Renee put up, uh, when I got absolutely smashed. I think it's about nine nil or 10-0 or something on UFL, which I now call uninstalled football league because that's gone. Um, I had no voice coming through. I could hear Renee laughing and everything. So obviously, you could hear what I was saying to him at the time we were playing. But when it went up as a video, I was just silent. You couldn't hear anything of me, nothing. So yeah, I need to work on a lot of things to get that sorted out. Sorry about that. It's a notification or something. We do Discord call when we are causing mayhem. Yeah, I tried that with Renee, but for some reason, when as I said, he put the video up, I had absolutely no sound of mine coming through. I had my phone with the Discord talk, and I could hear Renee, and Renee could hear me. But for some reason, when the video went up, yeah, I was muted, so to speak. Yeah, today's better than the last week had been, but still not where I'm supposed to be before all the bad stuff happened. Well, we can say it, Renee, but it has yet to be seen. But hopefully, in the future, things will get better for you. But from what it seems, it's going to take quite a long time because it's took a long enough time already, hasn't it? So one can only wish. One can only wish. Is my microphone coming through? Okay, can everyone hear me? All right. I'm only getting one, two, one, two. No, I'm only getting one bar on the microphone at the moment for the levels out of six. So can you let me know if I'm coming through okay? Is there something with this sound when the microphone's plugged in that the sound automatically drops? The volume drops when I'm using the microphone on a YouTube live. I hear you loud and clear. Good. So I've normally got my microphone quite high, but for some reason, when I check the sound, it's always dropped. I've dropped to 78 now. It won't, if I put it up, it automatically drops down again. So that's why I wondered if you could all hear me all right. I said on my stream how we can fix it so they can hear you. Oh, I don't know. I probably must have missed that because I was in and out while I was on your stream the other day, Renee. I went to the kitchen to get some water, and then I went to get something to eat, and then I, this and that. But I left your stream on, so it might have been times when I went out the room. You said something, and I didn't hear it, or you told me a little while ago on the stream, and I've forgotten already. But it's probably both. I wasn't around when you said something, and when you did say something about fixing it, then I've probably forgotten about it now anyway. So there you go. That's just because of me getting old, you know, old, forgetful, and confused. That's what's happening to me. Has been proven in many times and many circumstances on other people's streams and my own. So Shadows, we've seen you in Strange Stream as well, haven't we? I think, if I'm correct, I think I've seen you in there. I mentioned a lot of stuff that happened for me lately anyway, so I made up my mind and went public with it. Why not? A lot of people do it. I've seen people on YouTube, they put everything out there, all the problems they've had, all the disagreements they have with people, all the things they want to say. They go and put a video out on YouTube. It's not always the best idea, but in some cases it works, and in some cases it brings more drama to people. So you just got to work on how you do it, and if you want to bring drama back to yourself by bringing the situation up, if it's legitimately someone coming at you, then address it. But always be expecting people to make another video back at you, and that's when it can go on and on and on. But yeah, it brings drama to people, and it's 9 times out of 10 it's not needed. You have melodrama. Yeah, exactly. I've been recommending my friends' YouTube channels. There's you, Strain, and Freeze. Okay, cool. Thanks. Who you been putting them out to, Natalie? But just out of curiosity. Well, yeah, there's always that, Renee. But I think we've all had it, though, haven't we? As I said to Natalie a while back, I said he had to go at me because, and I'm not slating him. I'm not sitting here and saying he's this, he's that, but he popped off at me a little while ago, and I just ignored it, and he seemed to be fine with me after. In other people's cases, it's different, but he went off at me just because I asked him how he was doing. Now, what I normally do is when I see people, I say in the chat somewhere on somebody's live stream or something, or when you come into this chat here in this stream, I always say hello, the person's name, and how you doing. Right? That's just an introduction, welcoming you in and getting you, into the stream. Then you can integrate yourself into it. But for some reason, at that time, whatever the situation was, Daniel took offence to it and went on Discord and basically chewed me out on it for some reason. But as I said, after that, we were perfectly fine. There was no problems, and it's been all right ever since. But then Natalie had something happen shortly after, and now the situation with you and Daniel at the moment just seems unrepairable. But at least other parties are aware and they're not letting it affect their channel. So it's sort of semi sorted, but not 100%. But yeah, there's got to be agreement on both sides. It's got to be 50-50 each to make it the full 100 to sort it out. But if the one person who's responsible for it acts in the right way, makes up for what they've done and apologises and everything gets sorted, if the other person is agreeable with the apology and the way it's done, then you can all move on. But if one of you won't accept it and the other one wants to accept it, you're not going to get anywhere. So it has to be two sides agreement, or it's going to be a stalemate for however long afterwards. So that's all I'm saying. Uh, Sniper Elite family. He started our mess to begin with, so I can't fix it. No, I'm not saying you've got to fix it. I'm just saying he's got to account for his actions, from the situation, and you've got to accept the apology or accept it in the way that you want to have it accepted, and then it can all be sorted. And if you don't, and he's apologised and you don't want it, then you're not going to be in agreement until it's done properly, and then you'll both be all right again. That's it. I'm not saying you've got to fix it yourself. It's not your job to go out there and try and get a solution to it, but it has to be agreeable, as I'm saying, on both sides. If the apology is issued, the other person's got to accept it and accept it in the way that they want it accepted. And then the other person is okay, the other person is okay, and it's 100% squashed. If you don't accept any of the way it's done or the apology of the person, then you're still going to be at loggerheads for however long you're going to be going on for, and ignoring each other again and carrying on. I mean, I've got a one and done rule now, and it applies to anybody. Right, Daniel? It applies to anybody. If anything happens or anything's done in a way that I disagree with or anything like that, it's finished. It's finished there and then. I've had people put the blame on me for things in the past that I'm not responsible for, so I got rid of them. I've had people turn on me and make it all out to be my fault. I had one of my friends that I thought was one of my friends from a place I worked at. He then turned around and said that I hadn't paid him on the day that I was supposed to pay him, which we agreed on. But I was deducted money, so I only had to pay enough to pay my rent. So when my rent went, I didn't have the money to give him, and I was still outstanding on some bills for the flat here. So my main priority was get the rent done. And then, of course, we had a back and forth because I couldn't get hold of him to tell him what the situation was to see if I could give him a call later and sort it all out. Then he texted me back and started getting lippy, telling me I hadn't paid him, I hadn't done this, I hadn't done that. And I said, well, this is the reason why I'm trying to get hold of you. I'm not going to get the full story. Then he turned around and said, basically, if we fast forward, oh, you've always got issues, you've always got money problems, you always got this, you always got that. And I said, you knew that from the time we were friends when we used to go out. I said, I have to be careful with the money I spend because I don't have a lot to spend in a place like this. I can go somewhere else and do it. It's not going to cost me that much. But you were aware, I've told you this well in advance before we even went out the first time. And when that happened, I told him to off, and I've been done with him ever since. A lot of people say to me, "Oh, you should try and get in touch with your friends again, and you should. This life's too short, and you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that." No, if you're gonna upset me or do anything like that, and you use what you use against me when you already know my situation at the moment, that's it. You're done. I'm not tolerating it then, and I'm not tolerating it now. So I've got a one and done policy, and as soon as somebody crosses the line, finished. There's no going back, and that's it. And believe me, I feel better off now than I have done before, getting rid of all these knobheads that I've met in the past. And this is why I'm not interested in meeting anybody else at all now, as potential new friends, because as far as I'm concerned, only the people I know in YouTube and very few that I know outside of YouTube in real life are the only ones I can actually trust with anything. And there's only a select few, a select few. No one else comes close. And as far as going into a new job, meeting new friends, going out with people and having drinks and doing this, no. As soon as I finish work, it's straight home. I don't give a monkey's what anybody else is doing, what they're planning. I'm not out to make new friends anymore. I've made some good friends on YouTube. I know the people I know outside of YouTube, as I said, that can be trusted. That's my limit now. But the others that have come and gone, I can tell you now, they're never coming back again. Right, where was I? Um, Eventually I'll join it, but I'm not ready yet. Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, when we do, that's going to be a laugh because it'll be me, Renee, Natalie, and a few others, and we'll all be out there playing Sniper Elite. Yeah, I definitely have got to find a version of that game that's going to be cheap. Maybe one of the earlier ones, so I can just get some practice in. Because I really do need to practice if people want me to be a part of their squad. Because I can't go in without knowing what I'm in for, what the controls are, how to play it, or anything like that. How's Strain doing? Did he get past that no detection level now or not? Yeah, I think he did. I got the stream running on the. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll turn the volume down. What I'll do is I won't. I'll keep an eye on it. Has has anybody seen in? I can't remember what the name of the person is, but I removed them from the comment section today because every now and then I always get them trolling on every comment I make. I leave a comment on Strain's stream afterwards, and I looked on it this morning in my notifications on my channel, and from Strain's comments, um, there was someone in there called, is it Kaneki Kameki or something like that? And they always write some stupid trolling comment on every comment I leave every now and then, saying, "Oh, nobody cares," um, you know, laughing my ass off and all that. And today they put another one on my comment on Strange Channel, and it said, just went ha 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 ha. The guy, whoever it is, every single time I leave a comment, within a few minutes, every now and then, there'll be one from that person, just trolling comments that people leave in Strange Stream videos comment section. Next time I see it, I'm going to remove them. I'm going to just remove them, get them off. I'm getting fed up seeing it. I mean, who goes to people's comment sections and just writes, "Yeah, nobody cares, ha ha ha, LMAO," and just trolls people's comments all the time? I don't mind, doing it once and then getting rid of it. But you have to keep constantly getting rid of these stupid idiots that keep leaving silly trolling comments like that. I just want to click on block or just ban them or something. Has anybody else seen those comments when you look at Strange's comments section from this whatever I just said it was, Rameki Kameki or something, I think it was. Amareki Kameki or so. Oh, I don't know, I don't care. The person's a twat. But every time I leave a comment, I get that idiot trolling me every time. I've had a lot of trouble from trolls and there's plenty of them about. Fucking idiots. Best thing to do is just ban them. I've had people saying things to me on my channel earlier on. I don't really worry about it now. I just find it funny. But back in the day, um, I used to have people writing stuff when I put videos out, and I was just like, nah, whatever. Yeah, see ya. I'm removing you. You're gone. But I had one a little while ago. I removed somebody off of Strange Stream, I think it was. I think I timed them out, and then Renee flew in and banned them just after I timed them out. Uh, Renee came in and put a ban on them, just banned them completely. And they went over to my channel after they'd got kicked out, and somebody went something like I'm a bald idiot or something like that. And I went to reply to it, and I just went, "Oh yeah, wow." I was like, "Your mother must be so proud of you." And it wouldn't let me send it. It wouldn't let me post it in the replies. Nothing. Wouldn't let me do it. And then a few seconds later, they'd withdrawn the comment on my channel, and I haven't heard of them since. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same person that we banned from Strange Stream that made another fake account and went into my stream and done that, and then leaves under the other name trolling comments underneath mine every time I leave a comment on Strange video. You know, you always get these muppets out there. Since you're a mod, you can ban trolls in the comment. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I just removed the comment this time. If it comes again, yeah, they will be permanently removed. I done it before the stream today, before Strange started. I removed that message that Muppet left. There was one on Strange Stream a while ago telling me what he thought I should wear and asking me what I like to wear and what I am wearing, then mentioned figures. Oh yeah, I remember a guy like that in the chat actually asking you that, didn't he? Yeah, then he got really weird with some I can't remember who the guy's name was, but he got really weird with some the way he was talking, didn't he? Saying like, "Oh, Natalie, you should wear this, that, and the other. I like all that. It really turns me on, and I think you'd look great wearing that. What are you wearing now?" And all this crap. It was weird. It was really, really weird. I think he got banned in the end, didn't he? Because it might have been Sashin, but he calmed down a lot after that. But so, it was somebody who came in and yeah, they were telling Natalie to wear this and wear that, and oh, it was weird and creepy stuff. Yeah, that I think it might have been Jason as well. May even have been Sashin first or Jason after. I can't remember, or one of them. I'm not sure, but the names sort of ring a bell. Ring a bell a little bit. Get trolled by idiots on Sniper Elite who can't handle being shot and hunted by. I'll tell you what, it's going to be hilarious when I join your team because if somebody shot someone and then they started trolling, and I'd just be like, "Oh, shut your mouth, bitch." Something like that. When it happened with Strain, um, he just put them on mute, didn't he? Because this guy, was it Red Dead Online or something? One of the online things Strain did as part of the platinum. Was it he had to reach level 50 or something? I think to get a trophy on the online part of the game. And that guy was on the phone saying he was a MNFer and what the F man and you're this, that, and the other. And Strain was like, "Oh wow." He goes, "Your mother must be really proud." And he goes, "See you, mate, I'm putting you on mute." And he just put him on mute. And the bloke at the other end was probably shouting down the microphone. And there was no sound coming out from the other end. That was the funniest part of the stream, that was. I think it was. It was Red Dead 2 online, wasn't it? And the guy got really abusive and started shouting and swearing. And then Strain muted him. His name was Jason. Oh, it wasn't. It was Jason, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. Me, Sniper, and Shadow Lord will teach you everything in the Sniper Elite. Okay. Yeah, I remember the RDR2 online, the idiot that trolled Strain. Yeah, because Strain was online. Yeah, and the guy was like, "What the F, man? You effer, you mother effer, and all this. What the effing?" Strain's reaction was priceless. Just like, "Whoa, yeah, you're doing really well here. Yeah, go on, man, give it a bit more." And then he's like, "Wow, your mum must be really proud of you." I goes, "That mute," and just cut him off completely. Oh, I never laughed so much in my life when that happened. I missed it though because I was out the room. I had to ask somebody what happened, and then they told me, and I had to go back and watch. And oh, I was laughing my ass off when I saw Strain put him on mute. It was great. The online idiot that trolled Strain in cinemas now. There's plenty of online Muppets everywhere. I might switch to a Scottish accent when I'm on your stream. One day, Natalie playing Sniper Elite. I'll be like an angry Scotsman if somebody starts trolling. I'll be like speaking in a Scottish accent, like shouting at them. Shashin posted a comment on my YT community post a long while ago. It's only been showed to my feed for a minute or two max, and then it was all gone the next moment. So he's still banned. Oh right, because we haven't we haven't seen him on Strange Stream for a while, have we? And wasn't he the one who said that he couldn't get on there or something happened, and he wondered if he'd actually been banned because he couldn't get on the stream anymore. And Strain went through the listings, and he wasn't, was he? He wasn't in the listings for the ban. His name wasn't in there, was it? Have no fear, I'm lurking. Currently doing the dishes while I listen and read. I just went and done the dishes a little while ago prior to the stream. They're on the drainer out there at the moment, all washed and clean. I just got one more plate I had my dinner on a minute ago to go and wash, but I'll do that a little bit later on. Oh, and I've got my little jug here to wash as well because I've just finished the beer. So in a little while, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea. Finish off the night with a cup of tea. Be back at midnight anyway because you've got Strain streaming again. He's doing Deus Ex. What's it called? Deus Ex. What's the name of the game though? Divided? I can't. I've forgotten. Anyway, that's why I do not use an open mic because I don't want to listen to it. Yeah, I know there's too many out there. If you, I mean, it's funny if you want it for entertainment value because if people have got the right nature, I'm not saying none of you have, but if some of you've got the right sarcastic, humorous nature, you can leave open mics on and you can hear all the Muppets that are on the thing and let it come through. And if you've got the right style of humour and you've got the right character, you can make really, really good reaction videos while you're playing to the people that are on the mic trolling, and it just makes it funny. I saw a few years back some reaction streams to trolls and people coming through on people's gaming streams, and what they said to them and how they dealt with it was just hilarious, absolutely hilarious. They absolutely tore them apart, and they're trying to come back with a defence, but they can't do it. But the person had, can't remember who it was now, but they had great character and great humour, and it was just enough to go back and forward with this person on the microphone, and it was such a laugh to watch. It went on for about an hour, but I couldn't stop watching because it was just so funny. You can make such good videos on YouTube if you react to people being stupid on an open mic. It just makes for such good content. Not so much of it now, but back in the day there was quite a lot of it. Sashin hasn't bothered me for a while. He kept asking me, was he banned? And why can't Strange see his comments? I told him even Strange said, you know, yeah, he wasn't. Because as I said a moment ago, he wasn't even in the listings for the band names. Strange went through them all and we never saw it. So I have no idea to this day what happened to him. Well, to be fair, he started mispronouncing everyone's names on purpose and being really vulgar. Yeah, he did mispronounce. I used to find that quite funny. He used to call me happy instead of angry. Um, and he used to. Some people might not like it, but I thought it was funny, and that's what made, in my opinion, that's what made Sashin unique. He used to come in all the time and put the wrong names out, but he was doing it for a laugh. But not a lot of people appreciated it. But I thought that's what made him a character different to everybody we've got in the chat when Strange streamed. So it's like that little bit of a difference with him to everybody else. When you start, being vulgar in the chat towards women, asking them what they're wearing, if you can smell their knickers, if they can send them to you in the post, so you can sniff them all day, and shit like that. That's just something you don't bring in to the chat when you've got the people that we've got in there and the community that we've got for strange streams, and that's what the mods are there for. So that's what we've got to look out for and deal with. But there's a limit to what you can do, and even in the chat, it says you can read the community guidelines, and they lay it all out what you are able to do and what you're not able to do, what they permit and what they don't permit in the chat, so you conform to their standards. It's a YouTube thing, and if people are not going to do that, you got to accept the consequences. Yeah, especially if your daughter's reading the chat with you. Yeah, if you've got things like that coming through, then yeah, blimey. You don't want to expose your children to that, do you? No, we don't know, Daniel. That's the thing. We were trying to figure it out because he came into. Well, he said to Strain he thought he was banned. And Strain went through the banned list of all the names that were in there, and his name wasn't in there. So we don't know to this day why he can't access Strain's channel. And since then, we haven't seen him. So we're all, not understanding why he's not there. It's really weird. To this day, we still don't know. Something outside of YouTube he may have done. And well, not outside of YouTube, but outside of YouTube's standards and terms and conditions, he may have done something, which means that he's not eligible to get onto people's streams because he's had something put on him. But we don't know that. So at the moment, we just have no idea why he's not there. Before Strain started his stream, I mentioned my reasons for my recent stream. Yeah, I heard all that. It's been going on for a long time, Renee. A long time. Even before I came a mod. Your half brother's blacklisted from Facebook. Bloody hell. Why would a half brother or a member of the family do that? Surely there's other ways of trying to get in touch with people, isn't there? But if you don't want to get in touch with them and they're doing it that way, then yeah, there's got to be consequences, isn't there? That's just odd, though. You know. I don't, as I said, I don't know Daniel. I don't know if he was blacklisted by YouTube or what, but for some reason he was eligible into Strange streams at some point. Then he said he thought he was banned, which he wasn't, and we don't know why he can't get in anymore now. So we haven't seen him for all that time. Oh yeah, Strange told him off and told him to calm down and don't speak to people like that. You got to have a little bit of respect. There might be children watching the stream with parents and other people in here that might disagree with that, and then that would cause more problems in the chat between him and the others if they were to voice their opinion. So you can understand where Strange's coming from. We want to bring this down and keep it as good as we are and the community's got now, because not many YouTubers have got good communities. Not many people have got a good community like Strain has. So we want to keep it that way. But it seems Session's behaviour is worse compared to what you and I have just recently. Yeah, well, who's to blame for that? I mean, if it's got to be Session's fault, isn't it? I mean, he's got to accept the consequences, and you know, if you're going to be like that, then it's not going to be tolerated, is it? And things are going to happen. But I do remember a few things he said. Was he the one who said, or was it somebody else a few streams back that said when Strain was playing the stream, oh, that guy, the N word, uh, and then something else, and put it in the chat, and then Strain saw it and said, oh, hell, no, you didn't just say that, did you? He said, you didn't just say, he goes, get out. He goes, out. Don't want someone like you here. If you're going to be using words like we don't talk about people in that way. And then he was like, oh no, actually, don't ban him. Maybe we can help him learn that there's other ways to speak rather than that. And then I think, ironically, just as Strain finished saying that, uh, it was either Renee, Coyote, or somebody. I think it may have, I don't even know if Coyote was a mod at the time. I don't think I was either. But somebody, as soon as Strain said that, maybe we don't have to ban him. Uh, we can help him and teach him and educate him. Someone jumped in and hit the ban button, and he was banned. He was banned already. He was banned before Strain could even try and educate him on the way to talk to people. And then Strain found out he'd been banned or blocked, and he was like, "Oh well, nothing we can do about it now, is there?" That's how effective the mods are in the stream. One little thing like that, and boom, you're gone. And then when Strain wants to not ban them and help them out and re-educate them, they're gone already, so he can't help them because they've been banned by the mod. I think it actually may have been Renee. I know Natalie may have. Were you a mod at the time as well? Then I thought that was way before we were, but you were a mod before me, Natalie. So you may have been. It may have been you or Renee, one of the two, maybe both of you. But it was funny because Strain wanted to keep him in there and have a word with him, and he was chucked out. 9 years, yeah, 9 years. Oh, you were a mod. Okay. Well, it was one of you. One of you just hit the ban button, and then Strain wanted him to stay so he could talk to him, and he couldn't help him because he was gone. That was the funniest part of the stream. I was like, Sashin gone? And then Renee came along and went, yeah, he's been banned or timed out or something. I was like, oh, I thought Strain wanted to talk to him. And someone said, yeah, he did, but he got banned before Strain could actually have a word with him. That's mod. That's modding 101, that is. That's modding in full effect. To be honest though, I don't know how many mods did Strain had when I first came in. I know Renee was there, because you've been a long time mod. Um, but before the new mods were brought in, who was modding as well as you, Renee? Because you had 24-hour streams. You had three different streams at times to mod at different times. How many mods did he have before the new mods he implemented this year? Oh, it was you, Natalie. Sashin messaged me apologising and begging me to bring him back. 'Should have told him 20 quid. 20 quid and I'll let you back in. 20 quid and I'll let you back in for free. Good old £20, eh? What would you do without 20 quid in your pocket? Nothing better than a 20, a straight 20. We all know where that gets you. We're the £20 gang. I've been Strange Mod for over 2 years. Yeah, I haven't been that long. Mine's been. When did he put me in? I can't even remember when he put me in. I've done a fair few streams modding for him though now, but I don't know what value it is in American money. 20 quid. It's about 17, £18.50, I suppose. Let me check. Oh, it's more. That's $27.10. £20 UK money is $27.10. Oh, the 20 quid, it's been a while. Yeah. That's the top value for service these days, Natalie. Do the massage and I'll bung you an extra 20 quid for a happy ending. There's Green Spooky, Shadow Link, Renee, Koyo, Natalie, me, Angry. Yeah, but who was before? Who was before? I'm saying with Renee, before me, you, Koyo, and the others came in. That's what I wanted to know. If you've already put that in there and that's what it was. Oh, Green. Yeah, Green. Green's in there quite a bit. Yeah, I know Green is a mod. I've seen him dealt with some things on the last streams. Spooky. Is Spooky still a mod? Shadow Link. Haven't seen them for a while. Renee, Koyo, Natalie, me, and me. Okay. I didn't know if there was any at the time before with Renee before we came in. That was all. Because I pretty much came into the stream. I don't even know how I found it. Pretty much not knowing what I was in for, and I've stuck with it ever since. Natalie's pretty much that time ago before I went on vacation at the time. Oh, okay. red light and rubbers. You don't need rubbers for a happy ending, Natalie, by the way. In case, well, if your things want to be self-contained, so to speak, then yes, but not necessarily, for that. Spooky's still a mod for Strain. I've been Strain's mod for over 2 years. How long have I been in here then? Couple of months? Because it was a while after you, Natalie, when you got promoted to mod for Strain. And then it must be a few months ago because he said he was going to be putting out some new mods soon. Keep an eye out on the channel. We went into the next stream and I got a display on mine saying that I'd become a mod. Renee welcomed me to the mod community, and then uh, it was Coyote, Daniel, and a few others, wasn't it? Yeah, so I don't know. Mine must be about. I must be only at the 3 month mark. I don't even know when I got mine. I can't remember. There must be a date on there somewhere that he made it. I'll have to find out. Be interesting to see how long I've been doing it. Yeah. Right. Uh, don't forget your rubber truncheon. I've got the inflatable one now. It's softer. Doesn't hurt so much when you hit someone with it. The newest Strange mods got the rollback in June 25, right before my summer vacation. July, August, September. Yeah, so I must be in the 3 month mark as my replacement at the time. Yeah, because he said he needed some other people to help out if you'd gone away on any vacations, and you had that double vacation, didn't you? That you went away, then you came back, and then shortly after you were away again. If I'm correct, I gave Strange some recommendations for the new mods. Oh right, is that because I got you? Well, I didn't get you into the mod. That was Strange choice, but I nominated you for. I nominated you for the role, didn't I? Because Strain asked for suggestions, and I said I think Natalie should do it. Don't forget your back. Natalie, what do you think I am? No, my name's not P Diddy. Oh, the question is, did he or didn't he? Yes, he did. Dirty bastard. Don't forget baby oil. I've been subbed to Centre Strain when single and at 900. You bloody hell, 900. Yeah, well now look at him. It's like what 337,000. Bloody hell. Yeah, with the baby oil. No, it's not. P Diddy. I better not say that. I might get told off by YouTube for mentioning that. Actually, better not say that anymore. Someone's left a like, whoever that was. Thank you very much. Right, 9 o'clock. I think we'll go to about 9:30. That'll be about an hour and a half. That will do for me tonight. Strain needed to add mods because he felt I needed a break. Well, you put a lot of work in over the years, didn't you? And I don't think he had that many mods or the availability. Not knocking anybody, but the availability of the mods at that time to be able to cover you while you were away. I mean, Green's got kids, he's got a family, he's got work. So if you're not there, that rules out Green until the evening. So during the day or whatever time Strain's streaming, he needs somebody else to mod. Spooky, I'm not sure if she's got children. I think she has. And she's got a partner and she's got things to do, so she might not be around. So it does make it difficult. You can see why he needs to bring other people in. Yeah. It's not easy to get people that are going to be available, not necessarily 24/7, but for the times that other people aren't there so they can fill in for the person who's unavailable at the time. So, well, you're one of my besties and you're a good person and perfect for the roles. And yeah, but you see, I tend to, I'm not too lenient, but I'll let things go. But I'm the type of person that I'll give someone a warning first so that they know that what they're doing is inappropriate or they shouldn't be doing it. But if they carry on, then I'll act. But 9 times out of 10, when I do actually put a warning to somebody, either Renee, Natalie, or anybody else picks up on it, and they could potentially just look at them and what they've said or done and see my warning as well. All right, Strain will see it as well because it comes up on his chat. Other people would most likely just jump in and time them out straight away. I'd rather give them the opportunity to learn that they can't do what they're doing, and there are terms and conditions and things that you have to abide by in the community for the chat, rather than just straight up go right and get rid of you. Unless it's something derogatory, something nasty, or like they're being verbally abusive or throwing out, death threats or any sort of threat or something on chat, then that's the time when you just get them straight out of the community anyway, get rid of them. But I like to give people the opportunity to look at the warning and know that there could be something happening if they carry on, rather than just straight up go, right, that's inappropriate, get out. That's just the way I work. Other people work differently. Some people like Green might just time them out straight away or ban them. Renee might jump in and just drop the ban hammer on them. Natalie might give a warning first, as I've seen her do many times. But other mods might just jump in and go, I feel that's appropriate, out you go. So there's not much I can do in terms of that, except for just give a warning and, you know, hope they don't do it again. It's just the way I work. Everybody works differently as a mod, but you don't want to be all like renegade and like, right, you down there, click on your name, banned. Oh, that one there, click on that name, banned. Because, you know, it's you go in there blasting everybody out and banning them. It's not a good look as a mod. It's a bit like you're abusing your power and just going in and going, yeah, I disagree with that. Bang, gone. No warning, gone. I disagree with that type. If there is a real need for, action, then yes, do it. But I always think that you should give a warning first. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just the way I am, but other people just act differently. Shane sent me a Discord DM just 2 days ago when he got Natalie's message. Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. Oh, he's just wrapping up. Okay. Strain is wrapping up the stream. Back at midnight. Give warnings and then I ban them. If they know what they've done is wrong and doesn't require a warning, I ban them right away. For example, sexism, homophobia, racism, SA, bully. Yeah, exactly. Always give them, like Strain said in his stream a few times, don't be so harsh on people. Give them a warning, and then hopefully we can tell them that, that's not tolerated. There's other ways of doing things and talking in the chat, rather than just go renegade and go, right, yeah, that's out of order. I don't like that message. Off you go. You're out. As I said, I don't believe in doing it that way. If they are going to be persistent and they've done some of the things that Natalie's listed in that message there, sexism, homophobia, racism, SA or bullying, any of the others, then it's an immediate ban. I can agree with that. But always give people the opportunity to try and change the way they're acting so that they can stay and enjoy it. If they're not going to do that, they can get out. I mean, I was tempted earlier to get rid of that Kai Walters, whatever the heck their name was. Um, but they only said AC is 100% stupid. So Homer told me that they were just hating. So I thought, well, I put in the chat, we don't need people like that. If they carry on, then they'll just be gone, removed. And that was a warning that went out in the chat. We didn't need to because they didn't say anything again. They just came in to do a bit of trolling and put one message in. But if it had been a continuation, I would have just gone and just removed them anyway and timed them out for the remainder of the stream or something. But I think it's very rare now, as it was when Renee and the others were modding before. It was different back then. There was a lot of people being banned, a lot of trolls being removed, and everything. And I was watching all this play out when I first joined the stream, because I had my say on it as well about me disagreeing with people's opinions in the stream, and the mods kicked them out in the end. But nowadays, I think the stream, the chat, the people, the community, it's a lot better than what it was back when the people were in there that Renee and everyone else had to deal with. I mean, that was worse then, I think, and now it's just completely different. And that was on Saturday before I did a stream and explained it. Yeah, I've just seen Strange ended the stream. Hang on, let's close this 'cause I don't know who this bloke is. Who the bloody hell's this? Rurika. Oh god, I'm not watching this. Bloody boring the shit out of me. Good god. Right, close that. Oh, I got a view. I got one view on my newest video. Whee! Go me! Yay! Have a little dance now. Yeah, I got a view on my video. I got a view on my video. Oh god. One view. Why am I celebrating? One view. Oh god. Celebrating over one view. I'm excited. One view on my video. I got one view on my video. Oh, I've lost the plot. I've officially lost the plot. As you've seen now, I'm gone. I got one view on my video and I'm excited. Someone's actually watched it. Probably for about 2 seconds though. The watch time's probably like low. One. Yeah, watch time 0.0. No subs from it. Audience retention's gone up to first 16 hours 55 minutes. 1. Typical in this period 0 to 2. Audience retention's really low. Yep. I knew that would be the case. Oh well, we just got to plough on. We got to plough on. You should watch I Am Rob. He does platinums and he shows the struggles. All right, okay. That'll be a laugh, wouldn't it? Is that another one you're modding for, by the way, Natalie? How'd you spell that, by the way? I don't mean how do you spell it. I meant how's the capitals, right? Rob. Is he on 401k? Nerd and forklift certified. Is that the one? This one. Let me show you. Is it this one? I Am Rob. That one? Is it this one? Okay. I'll have a look at that later on. Ah! right, what have I done? Hold on, I haven't gone yet. Don't panic. Where's my live? There it is. Oh, all right, I messed up. I clicked on the wrong thing, and then I went to close. I closed my live stream and I had to reconnect. So I hope, yeah, it's okay. 1 hour 15, 2 likes, 4 people. Right. See, this is why. This is why I need someone with me. I'm losing the plot. Absolutely losing it. I don't know why. I clicked the back button instead of stop sharing. Then I lost my stream. Then I came up with the YouTube page showing my stream. Then I had to reconnect. Then I had to close the other page to make sure I didn't accidentally close this one down. I forgot to bloody do this at 7:30, which is a normal time. Completely forgot until I was reminded. And now I nearly ended up closing the stream accidentally and ending it. I'll tell you what, I need a drink. I'm gonna have to get some water or something to sort me out, because I am going completely and utterly mad at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing now. I've lost it. Sound settings. Make sure my sound is okay. Right. Right, where were we? He does live streams and also uploads his videos. It's still funny how strange streams are not yet started. There was a troll said something, me, Renee, and another gave that troll 3 warnings at the same time. Yeah, I know. You get not necessarily trolls as well now, but you get a lot of people. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that a lot of people are getting very sort of like impatient now? If you're beginning a gaming stream, more than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the prime. What the fuck is this? Hold on a second. I don't know what the heck is happening here. Can everyone see the stream okay? Can everyone hear me? Everyone see me? Is everyone okay? For some reason, I've got an error now. It says more than one ingestion is used in the primary URL. Send a stream to the primary ingestion URL and one stream to the backup. All right. Well, I'll leave that then. I can't do nothing about it. I've just got a yellow bar at the very top, so I don't quite know what that means. Nothing else is telling me that anything's going wrong here. Right, never mind. Anyway, yeah, have you noticed that a lot of people are getting very, very impatient now? I mean, if Strain or anyone is doing a gaming stream and you want to show people the game, before you start, you do a little intro. This is the game. Whether you're first time playing it, whether you've tried it out already, what you think of it, and this is it for everybody to see. People get impatient. They're like, oh, get on with the game. And then you want to run through all your specs, because people usually ask in a stream what specs you're running on if you're using a PC to push the game out on display. So then you use that at the beginning to do the run through. The minute you start that, people are like, no, can you get on with the game? You're taking up too much time. People are getting really, really impatient. I don't know what it is. What do you want us to do? Go on to the game and go, right, what's up, everyone? This is Hell Is Us. We're going to get straight into it, because every sod wants me to skip all the intros, skip all the specs for the computer, skip all what resolution I'm running on, everything else, skip all the setup. Let's get into the bloody game. Done. And then The minute you do that, right, when you're playing, because you haven't done your intro, you haven't done your specs or anything like that, people are going to be asking you what you're running on and what you're running with and how you're pushing this out in the chat. So you have to do all that at the very beginning anyway. But people are getting so impatient now. They just want to go straight to the game. No, sod the intro, sod all your specs, get on with the bloody game. You know, that's all people want. And it can't work that way because people are going to ask you questions which you could have answered before you started the stream. It's just it's so stupid. He has 2 channels. I've sent both of them to you on WhatsApp. Oh, I wondered why my phone was flashing up. All right, I've got it. Okay. Yeah, I'll check those out when I finish. What's happened here? Why is the contrast on the screen looking different? I look a lot brighter now, and this is a bit darker earlier on. Anyway, never mind. We can see the stream here. Okay, good. Shadows. Those new crybabies are coming round. They're probably a part of the wrong generation, Gen Z, and they just don't know how to handle anything. They're used to flipping through yeah, people are used to scrolling. And when you find things on YouTube, you can bet your life 9 times out of 10, a lot of these people will just go fast forward, double tap the screen if they're watching on a mobile phone, and get straight to the gaming. They don't want to sit there and listen to the intro. They don't want to sit there and see what specs you're running with. But if people are going to ask you in the chat when you're playing the game, when you're starting off playing the game and getting into it, what you're running with, you could have answered all that at the very beginning if you hadn't skipped it, because people are getting so impatient nowadays. They don't want to sit. They want everything there and then. They want everything there and then, and they don't want to hang around for anything else. Everything has to be fast-paced to accommodate everybody else, and it's, for some, they don't want that. You know, people come to people's streams to see the intro, to see the specs you're running with, to see what graphics you're running, to see what quality you're running on, and everything else, and then get into the game. If you want to see something fast, just get somebody to upload a game, stick it up on the channel, and you can have the game start like that. The only thing is you won't know what graphics, what specs they're running with, what they're playing it on, nothing. You know, all channels are different, and you know, some put content out to accommodate their subs, which means whack a video out there once it's edited and everything, and start playing straight away, and people pay more attention to that. But if you hang around at the beginning and do an intro, tell them what specs and everything you're using, people just don't want to hear it. They just want the game. And then it's like, as I said, oh, you just get on with the game. You're taking too long talking. To you. To all of you. I keep having to ask people to be patient. I know, I've seen you countless times, Natalie, saying, will you just be patient? The game will start in a minute, you know. We're going through the intro and the specs, which is what people want to see before the game starts. You don't want to, we're not going to, no way in hell, 24/7 or ever, is Strain ever going to rush into starting the game off straight away. You will never see Strain go put the game on and go, right, this is Hell Is Us. We're going to start the game now. No intro, no specs. I'm not going to show you what we're running with. Straight into the game, just to accommodate people. He will never change, and he will never do it any way different to what he does now. And if people want to see something different to that and just get the gameplay, they'll have to go and watch something else, won't they? Exactly. The world doesn't revolve around them. All right, we're here to provide content to them, but don't rush us into going straight into the game and, you know, there you go. Does that make you happy now? Because someone else will be You didn't do your intro, you didn't do your specs, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And that's all because somebody else wanted you to rush straight into the game. Then you got to pause it and you go, right, this is what I'm running with. This is what, and then that other person gets impatient again because you've gone through what you could have gone through before the game started. So it's, yeah, exactly. They take it or kick rocks. Yeah, bloody prats, all of them. Right, does anybody else want to talk about anything for the last few minutes? Because it's coming up 9:30. I'm going to be finishing at 9:30 tonight, as I started at 8. And seeing as we've got a few more people in, I decided to go on a little bit longer. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go and get some water. Then I'll be right back. If there's something you want to talk about while I'm gone, quickly put it in the chat, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello, I'm back again. I got me water. If you can see that, looks like something from Del Boy's Peckham Spring bottle, doesn't it? It's orange and pineapple. Lovely. Have you been watching any good paranormal streams? No, I haven't, because I can't find any. No disrespect to Bristol Paranormal Hunters, but I've never seen any of their content. I'm not going to say, it's not worth watching, or it is worth watching, because I've never seen any of it. But there are certain things that I disagree with that they've done, which is only my personal opinion. And that is when they started saying that they were going to do roasts. And one of the ones they picked, I mean, it's up to them what they do on their channel. If it works, good. If it doesn't, you learn from it. But the last thing you want is drama coming back from any roasts that you do. I mean, they said they're prepared for it and they don't care. They said that on their live stream. But there was one that they were planning on doing. I'll mention the name because it's a well-known name and we're not doing anything wrong by mentioning the person. But this person is not a very nice guy in real life at all. And the trouble he's caused, for people on the internet, he's not only targeted one person, he's then gone and targeted 1, 2, 3 or more. And this all started because someone unsubbed from his channel and he went on a tirade and stalked, cyberbullied, and every single thing you can do that goes against YouTube's terms and conditions, he's done. He's issued DTs. He's done all sorts of things, and it's got so bad now that the authorities in America have started building a case with all of the information that has been given to them. And one person's already been arrested who is associated with this guy, and he's got 20 years in prison. And when he comes out, he's got another 7 years where he's not allowed to be on any computer, social media, or anything. That's his probation prior to being released after 20 years. And this guy that's still around at the moment, that's, I'm hoping is going to get dealt with soon by the authorities, is A1 Solutions. Now, this guy, as I said, he went on a tirade and everything against Jay Carts, Andrew Stonerock, and a girl we'll call Brooklyn at the moment. Her real name's been revealed now because of these people online that have revealed her real name, even though she wanted to remain anonymous under the name Brooke. But this guy, A1, completely unhinged, absolute nutcase and everything. And Bristol wanted to do the roast on him. Now, I didn't say anything to him because it's not my business, but I thought that when they decided they were going to do a roast on this person, it was the wrong time to do it, because with the authorities making a case based on the information, as I said, that's been given to them about this ongoing situation, the things that he's done and everything else, they're all being investigated by the police. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that is a right time to sit back and start doing what you would call a roast in the middle of all this going on. Hello, Romek, welcome in. So I'm good, hope you're good. So I thought that basically that was not a good idea, and I've told this to a few people prior, but never mentioned it to Bristol, because as I said, we're all entitled to our own opinion, but I'm not going to voice my own opinion to Bristol Paranormal Hunters, because they can do what they like. It's their channel. If they want to do it, they can do it. But I was hoping that they're not going to have consequences coming back because of the legal and police authority situation at the moment, with them looking into this particular thing that's been going on for a few years now, with all these people involved from this A1 Solutions guy. But it's not me, Romek, it's somebody else. They were planning to do a roast on someone, and I didn't think it was a good idea of what's going on at the moment. If you go back a few minutes, you'll hear what I've said. But there's a police case being built against this person, and I believe that it's the wrong time they chose to try and do a roast on this person. But what they do on their channel is up to them, and what comes back from it, what happens from it, they have to deal with. But that's not me being disrespectful. It's the same for me. I've done a few videos on A1. I've done a few videos on Andrew Proving Demons. I've done a couple of other videos on people as well, and I've made my points clear on that based off of what a video that Beardo did. But I think that at that time, with the police investigation and all the legal ramifications and everything going on, I think that would have been the wrong time to have decided to do a roast on that particular guy. But as far as it goes, looking at paranormal streams, no, because Jason Haunted Sessions finished, so he hasn't got any content coming out anymore. He's doing something completely new now called Jay's Whereabouts. I think that's still going. And he's also got his other channel, Jax D13, he's doing some content with. So there isn't that anymore. All of the other paranormal teams, I don't have any interest in watching. So really, for me, there isn't anything that I paranormally, stream-wise, would watch on YouTube now. So yeah, in terms of the paranormal streams, no, I watch more gaming streams, podcasts, and things like that. If it was Jack Osborne or something like that doing a live stream investigation on YouTube, yes, I would watch that. If it was Zach Bagans or the three people from Help My House is Haunted or Most Haunted or anything like now, considering what I've heard about all of them from when I used to watch back in the day, I won't be watching any of that anymore. So really, if anybody knows any good paranormal streams or any good paranormal investigation groups, send it my way and I'll have a look. But at the moment, I've got nothing to watch in terms of that. Ghost Adventures has come back. Aaron Goodwin's in it to take his mind off his ex that tried to bump. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. And the fact that she went into court and said, "Oh, do you actually think I've done anything wrong?" Yes, you had a murder for hire plot with an ex-con to kill your husband. You don't think you've done anything wrong? Is something not registering up here with you or something? What makes you think that you could contractually try to get your husband killed, pay an ex-con to do it, and then think when you get to court, once you've been arrested, to turn around and go, "Oh, well, did I actually do anything wrong? Did I?" Yes. Murder plot, contract for hire, and you tried to kill your husband. You've done something wrong. Bloody crazy woman. I bet he's happy she's out the picture now, though. But he'll always be looking over his shoulder, though, after this. Because you can never tell who's going to be around now. He's always going to be on edge. And I feel sorry for him. If it was me, I'd be walking around Southend. I'd be like, looking around over my shoulder every couple of minutes, being worried that someone's going to pop out of somewhere. Even though the person who tried to have me killed is in prison. How do you know somebody else out there isn't going to do it? You're going to be constantly on edge all the time. And that's the sad part of Aaron Goodwin's life now. He's just going to be continually cautious all the time. Okay, where are we? I thought Aaron would take a break, but no, he's back. No, he can't sit at home and just hide away, can he? He'll do what the normal people do and just get up and go out. But unfortunately, as I said, he'll be looking over his shoulder all the time, wondering where the next thing's going to come from. That's a sad part of his life now. Some people are just insane. There's some stuff that should stay offline. Yeah, exactly. But people seem to think that documenting all this is going to get the views, the clicks, and the cash. Just like these people who are faking the paranormal right now. Smug Puppy, bloody Leighton, Really Haunted Lee, all the other people. There was one earlier made me laugh. Beardo put a Facebook post out, and he said this guy, Sean Austin, he's completely faked it. He went to the Conjuring House, and he wasn't even at the Conjuring House or somewhere, and he sat in the car outside where he wasn't even near it, and did an EVP on spirit boxes. It's just all that for clicks and views and stuff. You get false positives from your spirit boxes. You get AM, FM, small noises coming through, and the minute someone hears a burp or a burp or a or a e or a oh, which is a part of a song coming through the sweeping frequencies, everybody goes, "Whoa! Did you hear that? It said my name." It's like, no, it didn't. There was a static. It's so stupid, and that's how they do it. They push the narrative that they heard something through a spirit box, and they don't hear shit. They don't hear nothing. They heard nothing at all, and then they push it that there is a voice coming through, which there never is. And in editing, they got all these words coming up that don't even relate to what came through the sweeping frequencies, and they're all doing that just so they can get that quick buck, like that. When the views go out and people watch, and they say, "I got a ghostly voice, so I got this, I got that." No, you didn't. You just heard stupid noises a bit of whistling, a bit of static, and a bit of music that came from a song that was playing. You know, oh, that was a ghost. No, it wasn't, you twat. So it's hard to find anything now to actually like believe when you're watching the content that something happening, because there's so many ways that people can fake these. And even those um top 10 ghosts on video things that you got now, half that stuff on there is debunkable, and they're still putting it out, and the narrator's saying, well, a ghostly presence was in the house, and look, the book flew off the shelf. Well, no, if you've got a bit of magician wire and you hook it to the spine and you give it a quick yank, you won't see anything and the book will fall off. You know, oh yeah, that's a ghost. No, don't bother about looking into it logically. Just call it a ghost. Just say a ghost has done it, and then all of a sudden you get clicks, views, and the money pours in. Sick, absolute sick. And all these people who are out there doing the real investigations, the real teams that go out there looking every night, trying to get something and come out with nothing, they're tarred with the same brush as the fakers. It's so sad. This is why there's a decline in the paranormal teams now, because nobody can get ahead with so many fakers being in the picture still. That's the problem. You get labelled same as them. Even if you're a legitimate team, you still get classed as fake. Where are we? Angry. Don't know how serious they are, but they finish. Crew. Have a data. What's that, Romet? I'll have to have a look into that. Might be. Is it worth doing a video on? Something new, just to react to it or talk about it. Don't forget the guy with aliens in his attic and poltergeists in the kitchen and the living room that use fishing line wearing the same shorts every day. Oh, you're talking about Lee. Really haunted, are you? He's got aliens in the attic now, has he? Aliens in the attic. The ghost of... Was it Ghost of Vlad the Impaler in a Manchester flat? Yeah, Vlad the Impaler's come all the way from Romania in a castle to live in a flat in Manchester to torment Lee every single day of the week. Fucking bloke's a dick. The bloke's is a faker, complete faker. He's faked every single thing he's done. Do you know? Also, he has actually faked. I know how they do it. I've seen it done another prank video thing. You can program Alexa to say whatever you type in to a phone. So if you type in a message, you can use a special program, and you can have somebody standing off camera away from you. And when you ask if there's anybody out there, they can push play on the phone, and Alexa will say exactly what you've written on the phone. So you could easily fake it, and that's what Lee's been doing. I mean, the amount of stuff that could have happened to him from faking it is ridiculous. There was one where apparently he had his attic panel, entry panel, fall down on his head. Now there's a great big, like that thick wood that gets lifted up and dropped on your head. That's going to do some serious damage. Now he's faked that. He's faked that completely, because you wouldn't use the real wood, and someone wouldn't be up in the loft to drop the real wood on his head. So he's got like a bit of foam or so. And then, of course, he's got all the old, oh, my head, ow, ow. You know, that ghost just drops something on my head and all that and stuff. He's faked that. He's faked the Alexa talking as a spirit box. He's faked every single thing in his house. He's got people helping him from all different angles, which he won't show. When something happens, there's a different angle that he goes to, giving that person time to run away off screen so they're not seen when he's, when he's going around to look at something that potentially happened, and he's faked everything. So has Smug Puppy, so has Leighton. But these people won't admit it because the minute they do, they're discredited. Nobody wants anything to do with them anymore. They won't watch them anymore at all. And they suddenly realise that the money has been cut off. There's no money coming in anymore. So they're going to milk this until the day they get exposed. It's just a joke. All of them are a joke. Yep, he's a prick. Or as Beardo calls him, a tit. Me personally, I don't really believe any of the paranormal people on TV. To me, it's all a bunch of shit. Yeah, it is. It's dramatised. I mean, if you see something now at the beginning, I didn't notice this years ago when I first started watching it. But all your paranormal programs now have got for entertainment purposes only on their intro before the program even starts. The network have got for entertainment purposes only. Now that tells you it's not a legit investigation team, even though they claim they are a real paranormal investigation team. If you have for entertainment purposes at the beginning of your video or your broadcast, it's telling you that this is something to entertain you. It's not real. And that's something I only just noticed the last couple of months. I never noticed it when I used to start watching it religiously, like Most Haunted, Help My House is Haunted, Celebrity Help My House is Haunted, Ghost Adventures. I used to watch Taps. That was about the closest that you got to real ghost investigations. And Jason Hawes never faked a thing. But some people in his team did. And they got caught out for it. And it's in a Beardo video. And the video went out and Jason Hawes saw it. And now Jason Hawes and Beardo are good friends because he exposed Jason's daughter and the other ones, Cody and Sartori, I think it was. He exposed them for faking. Jason Hawes picked up on it and him and Beardo had a discussion about it and became friends. And even Beardo's got a video up on his channel where he interviewed Jason Hawes as well. So, yeah. And he's been invited to America if he wants to go out there. Jason said you can come out and you can investigate with me if you like. How cool's that? I'd love to have somebody reach out, somebody like that, and say you can come to America if you like and see us and join us and you can come out on an investigation with us. A proper investigator telling you can come over anytime you like. He had no issue with Beardo, exposing his daughter and the other one as fake. So, yeah. Good things come out of some things that some people would deem possibly negative. But there you go. Hello, Fright Night. How you doing? Welcome in. I'll give it another 10 minutes. That'll be 2 hours. I did say 9:30, but we'll finish at 10 now. You've got here. Now Fright Night's in. We've got an extra 10 minutes. We're in overtime now. Right, where are we? There might be some real ones out there, but honestly, I would never know. And I'm my own. Well, Shadows, I can tell you now, there are some real investigation teams out there. The only problem is, as I said, they're tarred with the same brush as the fakers. The fakers are faking everything and getting lots of views and everything else and getting the money coming in. And the real investigation teams are getting held back because of them. And they can't get anywhere because of what these people are doing. And when they go out, as I said before, earlier on an investigation, and an investigation, paranormal investigation would be 9 times out of 10, you're going to catch nothing. Your video is going to contain nothing. And then people are going to look at that and go, oh, well, that's a fake channel. That's not worth watching because they don't catch anything. Well, if you went and caught something 5 minutes after you got in and then things started happening all over the place, you think, hold on, something's wrong here. So that's the difference between the fakers and the real teams. But unfortunately, because of the way that the fakers are doing it, the real teams, they've actually given up, I think, because the fakers are holding them back. And they're the ones getting the clicks, the views, the algorithm's picking them up, and they're getting the money. Basically, they're getting paid for being fraudulent. It's fraud. They're putting out false content and obtaining money from it. So really, YouTube should look at it and say, this is fraudulent. They can put the content out, it's fake, but they will not be profiting from it from the YouTube platform. That's what should happen. Put as much as you like out fake, put as much as you want to CGI, masking, everything, and make it look as real as you can and fake it. But YouTube should say this is fraudulent behaviour and we're not going to pay you for putting fake content out on our platform. But unfortunately, with all the clicks, the views and everything they get, they're faking it and sitting back and watching all the money come in. It's sad, very sad. And the smaller teams that strive to go out there every day and every night and prove there is the paranormal can't do it because their image is tarnished because of the fakers. They're classed as the same brand as the fakers are. And you can't blame anybody but the people who are faking themselves. My family is the gift, myself included, but we don't like people that lie to people. We tell the truth and expect nothing in return, as everyone has the right to hear from their loved ones. Yeah, exactly. But there's too many people out there that are not qualified to be investigating in people's houses, but they get called anyway. And then they come up with a whole load of crap from a load of broken tech that they bring and a load of false narratives, false positives, everything else. And then at the end, they go back and tell the people what they found, which doesn't tally up with what we're watching when they go back and tell them what's happened. So in actual fact, they're telling these people lies, like you've wrote in your chat there, Natalie, and probably freaking the life out of all these people that were already in a panic anyway, thinking something was actually going on. So, yeah, there are people that shouldn't be dealing with people's personal homes. And if you've seen some of these videos where they go into people's homes and the way they've acted, if I saw that on YouTube, I'd go around and I'd say, get that fucking video down and don't you ever behave like that in my house again. I will never have you here. And don't ever think I will ask you to come back and investigate anything at all, because you're making a mockery of me and my property, and you're acting like a bunch of idiots in a house that's not even yours, and you've got no respect. So, yeah, I'll be saying I wouldn't recommend them to ever do any investigation of any sort, because acting like that in somebody else's home is enough to drive anyone mad. I've seen Beardo kick off about that as well, the way they've been behaving in people's houses. It's disgraceful, disrespectful and everything. Shadows. I'm under the impression I have a poltergeist in training in my home. They're like the new things around and will even mess with me while I'm sitting there trying to play a game or watch telly. That's interesting. I'll tell you what, Shadows. I don't know if you've done it. I think, because I'd like to see it if you did, and I'd definitely watch it. I think you should go and sit in front of a camera, document this, and put it out, as well as your gaming stuff. I think you should document this and put it out and see if anything happens while you're talking about it on the camera, because that would make for great content and people would love to see that. You know, I think you should do that, because I'd definitely watch it. get an insight into what you think is happening and stuff. That will create some good views and you'll get some good comments and stuff on that. I reckon that sort of video would do well. I've seen a lot of people do it, sitting at a camera and talking, and then something weird happens. But yeah, I think that's something you should do. But then again, it's up to you. I'm intrigued now you said that, though. I hate the fakers and the people that deceive and ruin people. Exactly. They shouldn't have any place on the platform, but unfortunately, YouTube still think that they deserve a place. Burn some sage in your ashtray. White sage in a bundle. Yeah, that's yeah. And what is it? Salt. Salt in the doorway, isn't it? So it can't cross. Have any of you from England ever heard of CL Raven? I believe their name is. No, but let me have a look. Is it a YouTube thing? Oh, that's sad. Rick Davies, Supertramp. Does anyone remember a band called Supertramp from years back? Their frontman, the singer's just passed away. I remember Supertramp. What's the name of? What's it called? CL Raven. CL Raven. I don't know if I've even got the right one. Don't know. I found something with CL Raven on it, but I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about. Where are we now? We need to do some paranormal investigation sometime in the future. Natalie, that's on my that is on my list. Oh, excuse me. Possibly next year. I wanted to do it while Jason was still having his paranormal channel haunted sessions, but if we get together now, it's going to be a completely different set of content because, as I said, he's given up the paranormal now. So, okay, let's get through these messages quickly because it's 10 o'clock. Once I've done this, we'll end the stream. What do you mean? It's on the internet, it has to be real. Yeah, if it's on the internet, I'll believe that. Yeah, you got to believe it. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true. It really has. It's true, I'm telling you. It's true. It's true. It's on the internet. Listen, it's on the internet. It's true. All right? If you read it on the internet, that means it's 100% true. All right? It's true, I'm telling you. No, it's not. It's probably bollocks. You need to watch Beardo. He's 100% legit debunker that calls everything out. He's a believer and he goes out of his way to prove. Yep, I've seen mostly all of Beardo's content so far. And the only problem with that is nothing wrong with Beardo. I like the guy. Nothing bad to say about him. I find his content hilarious when he has a joke. Some of the stuff he comes out with while he's doing it as well, while he's doing his debunking on people or whatever it is that he's watching and looking at. The only thing that annoys me is the fact that he will tell you till he's blue in the face that this is not real. But there are people out there that believe the channels that are putting this stuff out, and they're so adamant that what they're watching is real and this channel is legit and everything else, even though it's exposed them so many times over and over and over and over, that they then send people from their channel over to Beardo's community to start trying to cause trouble and leave negative comments and nasty comments and hate speech and all this stuff, just because he's exposed this channel for being fake. And if he's always wrong at any time, he'll do a video and apologise and put himself out there as he made a mistake and it's his fault. I apologise, I was wrong at that time. And that's one thing I've got to give Beardo credit for. But him and the other debunkers don't deserve all the heat and all the aggro they get just because they've reacted to someone else's video. And some of these content creators have also gone and copyright struck them, even though they're using their videos to react to the way that YouTube wants them to. They're using them in the right way. And these content creators whose videos they're watching and reacting to are abusing the copyright system to try and get them struck. It's sad, very sad. People act that way. Buffering like crazy at the moment. Oh, you probably got some interference somewhere. Try refreshing. F5 it and see if that works. White Sage is awesome. Salt in the doorway also works. Yeah, I heard about that. Many people will probably have different opinions on that and say, well, that's probably just a load of rubbish. You don't know what you're talking about. This, that, and the other. Some people will say, oh, yeah, it's true. I've done it. And I'm a spiritualist and this, that, and the other. I showed it off on my channel when I first bought it, but down there from Amazon, down there, I've got a spirit house, and you meant to put it in the garden and have it in a certain position, and you got, when you put it down, you've got to have somebody bless it. A shaman's got to bless it, and it's any spirits will be contained in the garden in that little spirit house. And then if I want to move it, I can't just pick it up and take it with me. I've got to have the shaman come back and bless it again before I can take it away and put it somewhere new. So I haven't used it, but it's down there in the... Let me show you quickly. It doesn't look like much, but this is the spirit house I bought off Amazon. That. So basically, you put that in the garden, and as I said, you have a shaman bless it, and then you obviously leave it in the garden the way that it's supposed to be, facing certain ways, this, that, and the other, and then any negative or any spirits are all contained inside here. And then, of course, it has to be re-blessed and everything before I can lift it up out the garden. No, it's not a Dybbuk box. It's a spirit house, a Thai spirit house. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Look, I'll show you the meaning of it. Thai spirit house. Right. Let me quickly share screen this. There you go. So a Thai spirit house, similar to what you've got in the picture there, little square picture, a miniature ornate shrine on a pedestal built to house the land's guardian spirit, known as Fire. It's a common sight outside homes and businesses to provide the spirits with their own dwelling, thereby preventing them from causing mischief or bad luck in the main residence. Daily offerings of food, flowers, incense, and drinks are made to the spirits to show gratitude and ensure their continued protection and blessings for the property and its inhabitants. So that's the idea of having something like that. So one day I'll have that outside the house here, and here we'll see how it goes. I've had it inside the house for a while. Nothing's really happened since the last two times that something happened. So there might be one. There might be one in there already. You never know. There might be one in here inside this house down there. So that's probably why all the activity stopped now. I haven't had anything for the last year. Sorry, I'm trying to get through everybody's chats here before we finish, so I apologise, but I'm getting there. Where are we? I remember Supertramp. Yeah, I've just read. Sadly, their front man just passed away. Sad. Twins from England. They write novels and stuff. You'll know them when you find them. Okay. That's all right, Romek. Welcome back. Bad period. Oh, it's Renee talking. Shit period in our lives going to eventually pass. Hopefully, yeah. No, it's not a Dybbuk box. It's a Thai Spirit House. I told you that, didn't I? I read that. Got this off Amazon. Yeah, I bought it off Amazon a few years ago. I've always wanted one, and yeah, I bought one. Shadows, more sophisticated version of just walking around with white sage burning around your perimeter. I've never used it, but I've had a couple of instances in here where, well, 3 instances. 2 something actually happened. One of them is up on YouTube at the moment on my other channel, or it might even be this one. But I had a small Lego figure over there. You can't see where I'm pointing, can you? Over there. And I'm gonna have to sort this camera out one day so you can all see what I'm talking about. I had a little Lego figure that came flying off the shelf over there, and it went under the table, and I couldn't figure out how it even got launched. So I put it back, and nothing happened since after that. Second time round, just behind me, down there. See where I'm pointing there? There's a book. Is it down there? Yeah, the book down there. That one, I think it is. It's called D-Day. That book there. I was sitting in the computer chair here. It wasn't this chair at the time. I had another one. And the book came out from the shelf, and it landed about that far away from where it was sitting in with the other books standing. They didn't even fall in like that. The books stayed together. And yeah, it was on the carpet. So I don't know how that happened either. And then the other night, I thought I felt something strange in the room with me. I didn't feel quite right. Put my hand out just to the side of me, and just to the left of me was a cold spot with a bit of static in it. And it was there for about 20 seconds, and then it went. But it was right to the left of me, directly, not that, about that far away from where I'm sitting now. I just put my hand out and thinking, hey, Ribs is in. Everyone welcome Ribs in to the chat. How you doing? You finally made it in. This is the one that does all of the George Michael content. So if you're a George Michael fan, head over and have a look at some of Ribs's content. She deserves it. She's putting videos out every day, and she's doing a really good job of her channel. So yeah, go over and check her out. Nice to have you here, Ribs. Glad you made it in. Usually Mondays are a little bit of an issue for you, aren't you? As you told me before when I messaged you on Discord. At Discord, I meant TikTok. Got so many social media things, I can't even keep up with what I'm in. Where are we now? I grew up with Wicca, paganism. Oh, one of my friend's friends was a pagan. I never met him, but they he told me all about it. Don't they usually do something around Halloween at Canterbury, around Canterbury Cathedral? Don't they have a big gathering around there, the pagans? I think that's a hot spot for paganism and their festivities at Halloween, isn't it? Or am I getting that wrong? You should have been here sooner. You probably would have gotten some cool aid and cookies. The six laws were here from. Yeah, shadows. Everyone on the Kool-Aid. We'll do a what's the name? No, what's that guy's name? Did it? Had that place out in the woods with all the cult. Koresh, David Koresh. We could have done a David Koresh, but this time nobody dies. It's just Lucasade. Nothing to worry about. It's just Lucasade. Gives you a boost of energy and gets you going a bit longer. You probably snored so hard at night that the figure took flight. Well, that would be a bloody powerful snore. I mean, my my bedroom is about 10 feet away from where I'm sitting. My front room is 22 foot by 18 feet wide. So, and I've got pretty thick walls. So I don't think a snore is going to make things really move. Unless I'm like thunder snoring, I've got a snore like Thor and it just makes everything just fly. There's a clown around here somewhere. Who's the clown? Who's the clown? Who's down with the clown? More like, who's down with the clown? Some people are petrified of him. One sight of a clown and somebody's packing and running away with brown trousers. So how's your day been, Ribs? What you been up to? Well, I don't know what time it is actually. You're in the US, aren't you? It's 10:15 here. So what time would that be for you? I only celebrate Hallows Eve. Oh, okay. I'm new to chat, so I'm struggling a bit. That's all right. Don't worry. We're all here to support you. Don't worry. You're not on your own. You need any help with anything or you're stuck with anything, Natalie, Renee, and everybody here will help you out. I'm just glad you finally made it in. If I find any more stuff that pops up randomly on my Google or anything like that, I'll send it your way. Give your channel a boost. Oh, congrats on the number of subs, by the way. I did send you a message to say congratulations on reaching that big number. I can't even remember what number you're on now. Let's go on the thing. 80.7. Nice work. Natalie's from Manchester. She's a northern weirdo. Renee, I believe, is Slovenia. Daniel Brockett's in the States. Shadows, can't remember. I think Shadow might be in the States. Yep, Shadow's from America. Yep, Slovenia for Renee. So it's a whole mixture. It's a mixture of cultures in here today. Anyway, everyone give give Ribs congratulations for 80.7 thousand subs on YouTube. Massive number to get to. And she deserves it, to be honest, for what she's been doing. Putting the effort in every single day. Even the grief. She struggled through the grief as well. People getting trolling and leaving nasty comments and everything, and being totally brainless like they do, like they are normally for anybody who's succeeding in life because they're failing on their own. So yeah. The other day I saw well, it was a while back actually. I think after a while everybody reaches breaking point, and then I think you can only go on for so long, and then Ribs finally snapped, and she put back a scathing message in response to the people who were trolling and hating and leaving nasty messages, and yeah, she got to the point where she thought, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut anymore. So off she went, and let's just say, boy, she tell him. Yeah. Right, where are we now? This is going to go on longer than I thought. We're going to be at 10:30 in a minute. Uh, struggles real. It is. We're talking about ghosts. Well, we're talking about all sorts. Basically, on a Monday night, Ribs, we talk about anything we want to talk about to take our mind off all the stuff that's going on in the world. So that's what I set the stream up for anybody to come in, talk about what they want to talk about, and we'll discuss that over the course of the stream. Excuse me, the stream time. That was the idea I had. So we talk about all things, random stuff, anything someone comes up with, we'll have a discussion about. Here's a map and a compass. Hope that. Yeah, you'll get used to it. I don't think you've ever done a live, have you, Ribs? I don't think you've ever done a live, have you? Just putting content up, I think, for your channel, haven't you? I don't think you've ever done a live. You should do one day. Go on YouTube and do a live and have everybody come in and we can all have a chat with you about George Michael, all different stuff, and come into your channel and have a discussion one night. I think that'd be cool. Is that a lovable clown that goes after toes? For me, it's 12:15 at night. All right, you're 2 hours ahead of us then. Did someone take toes? I thought someone said toast. Do you want Marmite on it? Or jam? Or marmalade? Or Nutella? Nutella. That's a big one. I haven't had Nutella in ages. Chocolate spread on toast. Yummy, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Put food in my tummy and I feel like loving you. Remember that song? Said I remember that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got food in my tummy. That was a long time ago. You'll get used to this, Ribs. Don't worry. I'm semi-sane, so when I get excited, I get a bit silly as well. 666. LOL. Everyone from the UK. We've answered that. Give me 4 or 5 ears. I'll make a necklace when I can be all ears. Who was that who had a necklace of all ears? Somebody did. I mean, was it in a game or a movie? Somebody had one around their neck. A whole load of people's ears. What was that? I do remember seeing somebody with a necklace of ears. I don't know if it was a game or an actual movie. Perhaps someone can tell me if they know. Marmalade. Marmalade. Paddington Bear. Over there. Where? Over there. Paddington Bear. Marmalade. It's marmalade. It's marmalade, bitch. Fucking ball lightning. As Ozzy Osbourne used to say. Fucking ball lightning. Remember that song? Oh my God, that's my childhood. That and the Hovis advert. That and the Hovis advert and some of the others as well. There's the classics. I think the only way you're going to remember classics now from the adverts is if you watch Carrot's commercial breakdown. I know it's not on anymore, but you can still see some of those things on YouTube. And you can see how some of the really, really old adverts we used to get were put out in those days back then. You can go back and watching little clips of that on YouTube, and that is nostalgic. If you see some of the stuff that is on there, you'd be like, oh my God, did I really watch that when I was younger? Don't worry, Semi's saying I'm fucking stir crazy, mate. I've gone completely mad down here. We're all mad down here. We're all mad down here. Don't worry about it. We're all mad down here. We're all fucking mad. Universal Soldier Dolph Lundgren. I'm all ears. Found it. Brilliant, Romick. I know the movie reference because I'm a fan. I like using creepy stuff with my clown character. Oh, you know, as long as you don't turn into a JWG, then you're fine. It's 5:30 where you are. All right, so you're 5 hours behind then. Okay. Don't know. I can't remember what. I don't think you ever said what area you were in. Mind you, I didn't ask. I don't go too deep into people's personal stuff because they some people don't like letting that information be known. So love the two Ronnies, Mickey Taker, the Hovis advert. Don't remember that. Oh, I'll tell you something that was hilarious. I don't. You can hear it, right? But you won't be able to see it. Now listen to this. This is. Does anyone remember Jeffro? Was it Jeffro the comedian? I had something sent the other day. It was stupid, a silly joke, but it's just funny. Let me get it. New one. That's what I want. Here we are. Right. Let me get the volume sorted. I hope you can hear this. I'm going to put it on top of my microphone. What is he doing? Oh, that's better. I've got a good angle then. He's been standing like that for days. I mean, what the hell is he trying to do? What are you doing? Go away. Hey, go away. You've been here for days. What are you doing, man? I'm going to have an OBE. So go away. An OBE. That's what I'm doing here. Now go away. But how do you expect to get OBE? It said in the paper, you get an OBE if you're outstanding in your field. And that's what I see it now. Arise, or twat. I'm going to get an OBE. How'd you get an OBE? You get an OBE by being outstanding in your field. Just a classic joke, but I think it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Rest in peace, Jeffro. You'll be missed. Great comedian. All right, now where were we? Because I've got lost again. I'm going to have to go. Did I? But no, I can't. I can't go back at the moment. I need to go. Let's close that for a second. Let's go back and get that. Unless you're not talking about me. I've got to go back in anyway and open this up. Just a second. Oh no, it's the wrong button. Manage. There we go. Bring that over here. There we go. Sorted. All right, where are we? Because I was doing that for a second. All is we found it. Right here, 155.30. We watched some stuff in our childhood. Womack. Damn, bro. Did I really just see that? Oh, hell no. You're even madder down here. Down there if you're short. Oh, the short ones, yeah. Yeah, it's always the short ones. They always give you a funny look. If you're taller than them, they walk past and like, you're bigger than me. Don't like ya. I've got an inferior problem here because you're taller than me and I feel small and threatened. Don't like you, you bastard. It's always the short ones. You believe that number? You will have to hear my voice sometimes, sir. It's a clown creeping down the clown. Or as they say in Scotland, it's a wee clown. A wee clown climbing down. Crazy, innit? Yeah, man, crazy, innit? Big up the boat. As they say in London. Kansas City, Missouri. Nice. King of Fountains, Jack, Jazz and Barbecue. And St. Louis, home of Randy Orton. St. Louis, Missouri, the home of Randy Orton. I found my people. Now you see, we were waiting for you all along, and now you've finally come in. You found us. And as they say in the cult, embrace us. Come forth and embrace us. Become a part of this wonderful community. Here, have this drink. No, don't drink it. Don't drink it. If you're scared of clowns, there's hundreds of them in Kansas City. I'm not scared of. There's not. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret here. There's not a lot that I'm actually scared of. All right. But one thing that you will never see me do, and you couldn't pay me enough for it either, is to put me in a room with Victorian bloody porcelain dolls in the dark with a night vision camera. Hell no, that will never happen. Not in a million years. I've seen it on TV and it creeps me out looking at it on the television. I don't even think I'd want to do that in real life. And it was bad enough when I saw that bloody thing in the Resident Evil 7, not Resident Evil Village game. We had that area of the game where you had all those dolls on the wall and you had to creep through the area when you pulled the board off. And then you had that great big baby slug screaming thing chasing you around the halls. And oh, no, thank you. No, thanks very much. It's because we're relentless. All right, what we got here? So that what it is now, channel. Yeah, I'm the leader. I'm the leader of the cult, but it's a cult like you've never seen before because it involves no death. There's nothing in any drink that you're given. There's nothing to worry about. You dropping down dead and sacrificing your life for nothing. It's perfectly fine. It's just once you embrace me and you come into the community and you become a part of the system, once you're conditioned and we've got you in you're fine. You don't have anything else to worry about. Food and drink is all safe. And you can live your life out in this wonderful community to the end of your days. And then you can drink something dodgy if you want to finish yourself off if you don't want to live anymore at the age of 85. That's the only time you'll be allowed to go from anything you drink. All right, that's that. There's going to be a little wooden sign with the rules of the cult very soon. Come forth, embrace me, and be one of us. Look into my eyes. Come forth and embrace me, my child, for you will be truly looked after, and you will never have to want again. And I shall bring you in. The people here will look after you. You got nothing to worry about. Just embrace me, and all will be well. Right. Spiders. Are you scared of Not really. I've had my friend had a tarantula, scorpion, a load of pets at home, and I had the thing crawling up my arm once, and it didn't bother me at all. I've had boa constrictors and pythons and stuff on my shoulders. Yeah, not really worried about things like. As I said, the only thing I wouldn't want to do is put myself in a room with night vision with porcelain Victorian dolls. Definitely not. I can and will not launch Resident Village ever in my life. Village is a good game, actually. And the RE4 remake was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Best remake by far, I think, so far. We'll have to see what happens when they bring out, if they bring out Code Veronica or Zero, or even go back to the roots and remake. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. There are 6 porcelain dolls that sit on a shelf in my house, and I swear the poltergeist have learned how to move their eyes. See, I don't mind them in daylight. My nan had some of those sitting at home on a chair and different places like that, and I never had an issue with them. But I always felt like they were watching me whenever I walked past them. But in the dark with night vision and stuff is a whole different matter. And no, that's something I would never do. I will go right up, talk to them, ask where their day's been. Have they seen anything? They never speak. I'll walk off. Without a doubt, every porcelain doll's frigging haunted. Possibly. I mean, they've been around a long time, haven't they? Like those Stife teddy bears and other things. There's a lot of things that have been around from a very long time ago. No, one of us, one of us. It has to be one, but you just have to pick which one it's going to be. We'll put it to a vote. We'll put it to a vote later on. New Jersey. Oh, right, okay. Nice. I've been to New York twice. I've been to Tampa Bay and Orlando once each as well. When I went to New York, I flew back home, and 2 weeks after was the 9/11 thing. And then the following year, I went back and I had a look at the site with the firemen working down there and clearing it all out. And from where it was when it happened to what it was like when I got back, man, I don't know how much in tons they'd actually moved over that period of time. They did such a great job. In fact, let me show you something. When I went to America, I picked up this beer can, right, and I kept it because of one specific reason. Now, I'll show you what that is. Just give me a sec. Standard Budweiser can. Okay. Now, if I get into the right light, look. Can you see the? You can't see the thing, can you? Try and go back. Here we are. There we are. I'll put it there. Commemoration 9/11. Commemorating all the people that took the time to fulfill their duties when the tragedy happened. That's the reason why I've kept this tin. Nothing in it. Look, it's empty. But it's a commemorative Budweiser tin. It says Budweiser salutes America's police, fire, rescue, and public safety workers whose courage in action exemplifies the human spirit and the spirit of America. They are America's true heroes, and to them we are grateful. How cool is that? Putting that on the back of a Budweiser tin. And that's the only reason why I ever kept this tin. If it hadn't had that on it, I would have chucked it away. But I've kept it just because of that. I've got a load of little things here that are quite unique. Put that over there for a second. I'll put it back in a moment. Do you know Annabelle was based on a true story and this doll still can be found in some museum? Well, it's just been on a tour recently. They took it round America, didn't they? I suppose Ribs wouldn't have heard about it because it would be on the news out there, wouldn't it, while it was going on? And yeah, they took it on a tour. But unfortunately, one of the guys on the tour actually passed away. And then someone had the temerity, audacity, and the stupidity to say it was the doll that killed him because he apparently took it out the case and cuddled it before they went on the tour. And it cursed him and he died. That's not the case. It's been proven that he didn't die from that. It's just a story made up from a story about the doll in the first place that everybody's believed as gospel that goes back to when Ed and Lorraine Warren were alive. And now everybody's saying that it's the doll that killed him because he touched it before they went on the tour. It's blown out of proportion, completely blown out of proportion. But the story, we don't know 100% is true or false. All we know is the accounts from Ed and Lorraine Warren, and it's been taken too far now that everybody's belief is that the doll's responsible for everything that happens to anybody and any other situation that it finds itself in. If something happens to somebody, it was the Annabelle doll. If a house burns down, it was the Annabelle doll. It's a thing that's been thrown about now because of the story that came from it in the first place. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying it did happen. You just don't know based on the accounts of two people. So you just made me feel like I was in a church. Very creepy. I got scared. No, that's not true, is it? What do you mean? What do you mean, Ribs? Oh yeah, the Annabelle doll. If you're talking about the Annabelle doll, yeah, it came from Ed and Lorraine Warren days, and apparently they said that it was possessed, and when they took it away, it was hovering in the car and trying to make them crash on the way home and stuff. So they had to put holy water on it and strap it down or something to take it back to their occult museum and stuff. And since then, the story's gone from that to something else, and now everybody's saying that anything that happens to anybody is all a result of people mocking the Annabelle doll. So take that as you wish. I love Resident Evil game. Village is a masterpiece. Yeah, Village is good, very good. It's just a shame that they ended it with the protagonist. The way they did it, I wasn't particularly happy about, but I suppose they thought they'd better end it that way, and they did. So all them movies are based on paranormal investigations, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Yeah, they are. How true the movies are to what real life situations are, we would never know. I steer clear of those movies, and honestly, they scare the shit out of me. Well, if you ever watch one, don't worry, Vibs, I'll look after you. You can't beat me. I'm unique. There's only one of me. Everybody's unique. There's only one of you, but they do say that there is not a clone, but there is a copy, a double of yourself out there somewhere. Someone that looks exactly like you. You can walk past someone in the street and go, bloody hell, that looked like me. You know, there's someone that looks like somebody else out there as well. It's like having two of you walking around in different places at different times. Let me say I could recommend such movies, but me watching them, nah. The Conjuring movies, series, the Annabelle movies are connected to each other. Yeah, the Conjuring one was the Annabelle one. The Conjuring 2 was the Enfield poltergeist. That was a big debate as to whether the girls were making it up or whether the family did go through that whole traumatic experience of what it was with the ghost of, what was it, Bill Wilkins? The guy who died in the house before they moved in. Because I remember another film, I think it was outside of these ones, it was called Interview with a Poltergeist, and apparently they spoke to the spirit of the guy that died there before the family moved in, and he told them a lot of information on tapes which they played back. So I think that's the one. The Conjuring 3 is The Devil Made Me Do It. I think it is. The one about the court case where the guy said he was possessed by the devil or something, and he killed the guy in the flat because the voices in his head told him to, and he wasn't in full control of his emotions or himself or anything. And it went through a big court case, and based on the work of the devil or something is what he said it was. I believe that's how they go. Our first responders over here deal with a lot and are underpaid and understaffed, but without them we've been up. Yeah, they put themselves out a lot to do the work that they do, and they should be well received for it. They're connected. The Conjuring is that house in Connecticut. Yeah, the Conjuring house. And now that woman doesn't own it anymore. It's just been sold on to somebody else now. I think the two fakers have got it. Who is it? Elton. Someone in Elton. It's on YouTube now. People have done videos about it. I've gone to the dark side. I might come and join you over there. Is it good, or do you want to come back to the good side again? The side of light. It depends. Have you fully embraced it though? Have you fully embraced the dark side now? Because if you have, Ribs, there's no coming back. No coming back. Even I can't pull you back. So, oh dear, you're stuck there. I just said the Conjuring movie series and Annabelle movie series are connected. They're both movies based on the lives of us. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was just saying what the premise of the films were. Annabelle, the Enfield Poltergeist, and The Devil Made Me Do It. I think that's what it is. Sounded a bit like Charles Manson. You need to play Shadows of Rose. I've got that here, actually. I don't think I played that. I completed Resident Evil Village, but I don't think I've actually got to that yet. A scorpion as a pet? Yeah, they had tarantulas, scorpions, terrapins, a bulldog, a cat. There's two snakes in the broom cupboard. Everywhere you go, there was some form of exotic animal somewhere. Yo, Citizen. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. I was yakking. How you doing, man? Nice to have you in. Everyone welcome in, Citizen. My friend has a python as a pet. Yeah, I know a few people that had snakes. You play horror games. You talking to me? Best thing to do if you're talking to me is do what everybody else does. Do an at me, because I don't know if you're talking to anybody else or me. So if you do an at and then start typing angry, it will come up with, like you see it on here, my name. Click on that and then write your message, and then I'll know it's directed at me. My aunt had a king snake. Never understood that though. To each their own. I have a chinchilla. Yeah, king snake. Bloody hell. Why don't you go the whole hog and get a freaking anaconda? Am I watching the Derby match at the weekend? I will tell you now. I'm probably going to be watching something on the other side, but I'll flick back and forward and see what's happening. But I'm not sitting through 90 minutes because I know we're going to get smashed, absolutely smashed. And it's not going to be a good game anyway because at the moment United are just crap. We've been crap for 5 seasons, and this season doesn't look like it's going to be much better either. So I think you're in for a good result, and I think we are going to sit back, and we're going to play like twats again, and we're going to end up getting absolutely smashed. So I'll probably watch, as I said, portions of the game, see if there's a score, and then just flick back and watch something on the other side. So I just can't do it anymore. I just can't sit through 90 minutes of a game that I just don't find entertaining. The women's football, on the other hand, that level is far better than the men, from what I can see. And again, some people might not believe that or not agree with it, but I think the women's football has become more entertaining and at a much higher level than the men now. I think that's where we're headed. The women's football can only get better and better and better. Conjuring movies come before Annabelle. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to know, Ribs, if you're talking to me or talking to anybody else. Whoever you're talking to, do an at. It's easier to do it that way. Before the message, put the at symbol and then start typing the name of the person in the chat. Click on that, then write your message, and you'll see it come up like this in the chat. See, it's highlighted in orange, my name. And anybody you're talking to, that chat is directed at them. Then we all know who's talking to who. One of my favourite stories is regarding the Amityville Horror. I've got the film here. James Brolin and Margot Kidder, aka Lois Lane, in the Christopher Reeve Supermans. And did anybody know that, or remember that it wasn't Margot Kidder in all of the? Is it Margot Kidder or somebody else? In the Superman films, they swapped her with someone who looked exactly like her because one of the cast got murdered, I think it was, or they died somehow, and they brought in the other one that looked exactly like her, and she played the rest of the Lois Lanes for the rest of the Christopher Reeve films. Interesting, eh? I remember one of the paranormal investigators wanting me to join them on a ghost hunt. I'm one with the dark side. The dark side is of me. Cool. It was a paranormal session. Well, you're talking about haunted sessions, Citizen. That's one of my good friends, Jason. If you're talking about him, yeah, he doesn't do it anymore. He's quit. He's doing different content now. He's happier doing that than he was doing the paranormal. He didn't like it in the end, so he's moved on to something else. What a marketing scam for good Budweiser. They're the best advertising. I just kept it purely because of that, though. I thought it was a nice little nod. And I bought it when I was out there, so it sort of felt appropriate. 2 likes now, thanks to whoever did that. Bloody hell, we've nearly done 3 hours. I've only got an hour left until Strange streams again. Jeesh. I don't mind it though. Thanks everybody for being here. It's been a good night tonight. Conjuring movies come before. I've read that. Bro, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based on. Yeah, I've heard about that. Do you remember the game? They've scrapped the game now, and they're bringing out a Halloween one next. It's going to be a same style, one versus everyone, or multiplayer, things like that. And it's going to be Michael Myers now, and it's going to come from the same people that brought you Friday the 13th. They're going to have a whole Halloween-based game like the film. Michael Myers is around. You got to escape him. As all the people in multiplayer, and then the other player plays as Michael Myers, or yeah, you can be Michael Myers yourself and chase everybody else. It's pretty cool. I'll have to wait to see some open gameplay or a bit more off a trailer from it, because trailer doesn't give much away at the moment. But yeah, Chainsaw Massacre films were crazy, absolutely crazy. I love your channel here. I have lots of good conversations, interesting topics. I love Mondays. Thanks, Citizen. Yeah, that's what we've done it for. As I told Ribs earlier on, she's the first time in tonight. We want to take our mind off all the shit that's going on in the world so far. So that's what we're here for. That's why we do this. Talk about anything you want over the course of an hour or so. It was supposed to be an hour. We've nearly gone into 3. 3 hours. So probably the longest stream I've done. They say we all have a twin. Yeah, there's a twin out there somewhere. I saw on the internet the other day someone who looked exactly like me, sitting on the bed with a little baby laying on the bed, and they were talking to somebody. I had to pause the video to have a look, and I thought, geez, they look exactly like me. Got the beard, bald head, and everything. Didn't have the glasses on though, because they probably don't need glasses like I do. Yo, Centre Strain's in. Hey, Strain's in the chat. 3 hours I've been going for. I was only supposed to do 1. I've got an hour left before you start your Juice X stream now. God dear me. So we've got Strain. I've got Ribs here. First time in the chat. And she does a George Michael tribute channel. She's got all videos up for George Michael, tributes to George Michael, videos, shorts, everything. So Ribs, Centre Strain is one of the gamers I mod for. He's got a stream on tonight, and he streams during the week as well. So if you ever fancy coming in, having a look, having a chat, just like we do here on a Monday night, I'll send you the link, and you can come in and see most of us in there as well. Shadows. Where we got? I'm lost. Yeah, Haunted Sessions, City Zen. That was it. Conjuring is about the house, right? Yeah, The Conjuring. No, The Conjuring's about the Annabelle doll, but there is The Conjuring house. Yo! Yeah, hello. You have a good night, so I'm going to finish off what I'm doing so I can get back and play some No Cross. Okay, thanks for coming in, Shadows. Don't forget we're here every Monday, 7:30, and yeah, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about and do exactly what we've done here tonight all over again. So hopefully I'll see you next week. Have a good night and thanks for being here. Gonna get the Champers out. Oh, Champers, sorry. On your 10th anniversary, we're all going to get... yeah, that's going to be a laugh. I'm going to have some Prosecco and things in the fridge. I'll have some beer as well. So over the course of the night, we may, have a good time. Also, see that? At Halloween, that may be what I'm dressed like. That may be what I'm dressed like for the stream. In October. I'll be wearing the Michael Myers outfit, overalls and the mask and everything. So, look out for that. Where are we? What champagne you get in City's End? You got to get a decent one. No, it doesn't matter. You don't have to spend out loads of money just to sit and have a drink at home. You can get decent ones from the little supermarkets or somewhere. So you don't have to go spending silly money to get a bottle just to have. But it's on the 22nd of September, so this month, because the 21st is a Sunday. I'm not going to be around. I'm with my parents that day for drinks and a meal and things. So the Monday is better because I do a Monday stream. So that will be when we do it, the 22nd, not 21st. Even though my actual anniversary falls on the 21st, it will be done on the 22nd. Where are we now? Let's go back up. I missed the thing here. Think when I join the note, Michael Myers even more creepier. Yeah, it's got that element of creepier, but everybody seems to like Jason. Don't know why. Yeah, I suppose it's everybody's personal choice, isn't it? You like what you like. I just think Michael Myers is a great character. Jason does it all right, but I just prefer the whole Michael Myers vibe to Jason. That's all. The other reason is, fun fact, my mum used to work for Donald Pleasance when she was younger. She was a living nanny at the house. So when the kids were at home, mum used to come look after them. And Donald Pleasance, the actor, used to go out to work, do the filming on the film sets and stuff. And on occasions, my mum used to get taken in the car with Donald Pleasance as well. And she met some of the actors and actresses that were going to be in the film when he went to shoot. So she's met a good few actors and actresses, and as I said, lived in as a nanny for Donald Pleasance for a little while as well, also when she was younger. So that's probably why I lean more to, after seeing the Michael Myers Halloween films, that side of it rather than Jason, because it sort of has something to it now. Something I can say that relates to Michael Myers and the person Donald Pleasance, who acted in the film as Dr. Sam Loomis. So when I join the No Cross team on Sniper Elite, Natalie will take great pleasure in using my head as a I think we should do anyway for you supporting Man City. That's disgraceful. We need to take that shirt and burn it. Get rid of it. That's shocking. That's like being a Cleveland Brown fan and then jumping over to Chicago. You just don't do it. My favourite movie, Goodfellas, is your taking scary movies. Death the original Halloween. Yeah, Halloween's great. I think Donald Pleasance only did 5. I think by the time the 5th one came, they took him out of it and he wasn't in it anymore. And a few years later, I think he sadly passed away because he's been gone about 15, maybe 15, nearly 20 years now, I believe. Very nice man, Mum said he was. Well, I never got a chance to meet him, so. Strain the legend. The legendary stealth streamer. King of the walkthroughs. Platinum man. I don't know. He's got some determination. He really has. He's got the determination to sit there and get things done. Me, Natalie, and the others are all sitting there going, "Oh, I can't be bothered today." Strain's there 4 or 5 hours, and then another 4 or 5 hours later after a break, and 10 hours over 2 parts of the day. You know, that's dedication. All credit to you for doing that. Some people can do it, some people can't. You know, and Strain is the man that can. Where are we now? Let's go down there. Liverpool v Man City, extra spicy. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Let me try at angry. Did you click on it? No, you have to look. Let me show you. You put at, and then you put the name. Look, if I do ribs, click on your name. Look, this message is for you. So if I type something, go welcome in. I can't see that worked for me, but I know it's done it. So it'll come up in a minute, showing that it says at ribs, and then it'll have a little thing on it that you can see a colour. You just type the at, don't space it, and then type capital A NGRY, and then you'll see the whole name come up. Click on it, then write your message and press enter. I'll be joining you tomorrow to hunt invaders on Sniper Elite. Release the hounds. Release the hounds. The hounds of hell. They'll bite you in the ass and you won't like it. Then you have to go get a tetanus shot. Release the hounds of hell. I think I'm a little bit closer to being, as Ozzy Osbourne said, all aboard the crazy train tonight, because I am definitely never like this on my other streams, so I don't know what it is that's made me like this tonight. I really don't know. My favourite movie, Goodfellas. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. What else we got? Looking forward to joining your chat at midnight. Citizen's going to be there. Renee, by the way, thanks for coming to my stream on Saturday again. At Senate Strain, at Angry. Yep. Well, I got the notification, and I thought, right, I'll head over there now. I put everything on hold, and I went over. And then, when you posted out in the middle of the stream, send this out to Strain, get him to come in. How long did it take? Not very long at all. And boom, Strain was there. He stealthed in, then made himself known, and You got your wish, Renee. So, you know, it worked. What you wished for worked. All right. Don't worry, she'll get used to it soon. It's just everybody's got to get used to the way that things work. There's so many shortcuts and things. Just give people a little friendly helping hand, and then they'll be used to it for the next time. That's what we do here. We help people out. We don't leave anybody out. As they say in the military, leave no man behind. No one gets left behind. That's the rule that applies here. Every time I see Angry Stream, I get jealous because he has some cool stuff. What have you seen that you like now then? Because I'm looking at the camera and I can only see behind me that there's those up there. My console's up there, but you can't see them because the screen's straight. I've got my gallery that runs all across the back with books and games and stuff. So you can only see a portion of where I'm sitting. So I don't know quite what you're looking at. Rib, don't worry about it. Huh? What are you after? Hang on 2 seconds. Hey? Oh, you've got a... Yeah, all right, yeah. I'm going to bring someone in a minute so you can say hello. Got a whacking great bloke staying over at the moment, just helping him out. But he's a boxer and a security guard, and he's he's massive. He's Portuguese. Nice bloke. I'll get him to say hello in a minute. I'll get him to come in, say hello quick, and then he can go back upstairs. It's not lit up. Hey, don't worry. Just put my name in there. Just type angry and then put your message. Just do it that way. Don't worry about the app or anything like that. We'll get that sorted out later on for you. Help you out with that one. Your organisation skills are great. I could never. The thing is with me, I've got to have everything in a specific way. It's not an illness or anything, but I have to have everything in alphabetical order and things like that. So all my videos, DVDs, books, they're all in alphabetical order and things like that. So I just set this all up. My big picture there, the canvas, that's a New York one. It's actually got, if I can turn this up, but and you see Xbox 360, and then next to that, over there, you got Rock Band 2 just next to it, and a couple others. I bought that a little while ago. There's my pop figures over there. So you can see a lot more because I moved the camera, but yeah, you can only see little bits where you're sitting. So that's where I'm sitting. That's the problem. Sensory likes the Batman figure behind you. Yeah, I got that ages ago. Actually, behind it, I don't know if you can see it properly. The smaller Batman there, Keyring, there's a torch. But behind Batman here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got the Batmobile and some other stuff up there. Skills. Still waiting for. Oh yeah, the FC24 challenge is coming. Don't you worry, Renee. We're going to get that sorted. 2, 3. Great stream, going from strength to strength. Keep up the good work, my man. Thank you, Citizen. I appreciate it. That's what she said. Hey, Green Team's in here now. How did I missed it until I scrolled back up? Green Team captain in the house. Bloody hell. What's going on here tonight? Romek's gone. Okay, Romek, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you again soon. It's late as heck for me. That's fair enough. It's never late, just really early. What a coincidence. You look just like Donald Pleasance. Who, me? I suppose it's the beard and the bald head, isn't it? Yes, indeed. I think we just saw the boogeyman. It's never late, it's really early. Well, I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult, Ribs. It's good to see you, Natalie Roby. Shadows. Background is proof that he is a geek and proud. Well, there you go. I met him 15 years ago. Spent 8 years trying to reach him, then another 7 trying to keep him locked up. I've got this curtain in another room. There's a picture of the original cover for Star Wars before it was called A New Hope. Oh, Strain, by the way, don't know if you've seen over there, you Star Wars fan. I don't know how I even got it, but Star Wars popcorn bucket. And if I have no use for that, then I can send it out to you if you want it. And you can have it on display at your place. You can do what you like with it. Put Ella's toys in it. You can, you can do what you like with it. A hole in the bottom. What, like the Pringles? Yeah, reach in to get the Pringle. Oh, no, I haven't got a hole in the bottom. It's solid. So, yeah, I never went that far because I didn't have anybody sitting next to me to do that with. So, no. I don't even know where I got it from, to be honest. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've looked at actually anything that I've actually got and where I got it from. Nice to see you on the chat. No worry about. Oh, you're talking to Shadow there. All right. Rub hands together, evil grin. It's only temporary if I put my mod roll on here aside. Oh shit! Hang on a minute. Wait. I've got to do something. I've got to do this. Wait. There we go. You're back. You're back, son. And you're back with a vengeance. Have some of that. We help each other out, right? Isn't that what you said? We help each other out. There you go. You're back. Right. So now you're a mod. Your first duty is to pick one person and time them out. Chuck them out. Your choice. I'm having nothing to do with it. You pick one. Only joking. Right. Natalie's epic, and it was funny that she bamboozled Scott and Malekith. Natalie's hilarious. When you hear Natalie talking and she's playing Sniper Elite with Scott, the other Anubis YT, it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. The stuff she comes out with is just hilarious. The Shadows 666, Trevor, don't do it. Don't wipe it. Don't wipe the PlayStation memory again. I have a meeting. I have to walk across campus for it, so I'm going to go. But enjoy the chat, everyone. Thanks for coming in, Green. Appreciate it. Didn't expect it, but pleasure to see you here. I'm going to need all you guys and girls' help tonight with X. I know nothing about the game. Well, I know nothing about the game either. I'm not one who's played a lot of Deus Ex games or anything like that. I have no knowledge of the game at all myself, so I'm going to learn from all of you learning about the game as well tonight. It was lovely meeting everyone. I've got to run. I hope to catch you next week. Yeah, feel free to come in whenever you can. If you can make it, you're always welcome. And thanks for finally making it to one of my streams tonight. Appreciate it. And it's great to have you here. I'm just glad you finally made it. Keep safe, and I'll drop you a message soon and stay in touch. It's making me hungry. Since then, I'll be there. Why am I getting these messages here, but I'm not getting the ones that were up? What the heck is going on? But oh no. Gonna be a late night tonight. Very nice bucket. Do you love Star Wars? I did. I wouldn't say I don't like it now, but I'd watch it again. I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't watch it or anything like that. But I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars. I'll say that. But if it was on, yeah, I'd give it a watch. It's still as good now as it was then. So there's no reason why, you should look at something and go, oh, Star Wars, it's crap now. Not watching that. Back in the day, it was good, but it looks so stupid now. That's just a negative attitude like people have with gaming and stuff like that. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple fact, you know? But don't come in and start harking about how crap you think something is, because it's different to how you envisioned it when you were younger. Because back then, you looked at it and went, Star Wars, this is amazing. Look at what they've done here. Look at what George Lucas has done. All the characters, all the space stuff, all the flying, all the fighting, the combat, you know. And then you look at it 20 years later and someone goes, yeah, it's a pile of shit now. It's still as good now as it was then, but you can see the differences you didn't notice now you're older that you didn't when you were younger. So if people are just going to come at things with a negative attitude, it just shows that they're stupid people. That's all it is. I was just kidding. I don't think you subscribed to me yet, and I noticed to. Oh, you're talking a strain. Okay. Sitting there thinking about something dirty about a hole in a bucket. Shadow, do I want to really know what you're actually thinking? Do I? Really? What is this descending into? This chat? A boneless bucket. Well, if it had a hole in the bottom, this one would have a bone in. But we'll leave it there. The shadows strain. Love this community. Thanks, citizen. You're welcome here anytime. Done. Set to all. Oh, look, see? Another thing. Look, you ask and you get, Renee. Look. Strain's gone and subbed to you now. Now we are both mods on each other's channel. Sent Strain's modding for Renee. Renee's modding for Strain. This is cool. I love it when stuff like this happens. Oh, I thought you meant Strain. Now you got me all confused. We're both mods on each other's channel, Angry and Renee. I thought, now, Centre Strain's just done what you asked him to do. Does that mean that... Oh, no, he's already a mod because you made him a mod. It's gone for 3 hours or more. I'm 3.5 hours, I'm losing the plot. This guy needs milk. Have a great night. Yep, I'll see you at 12. Thanks, Strain. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you at midnight in the next half an hour. 40 minutes or so. Thanks for coming in and supporting. Or the fool. Thanks for subbing, but we'll shout you out my next stream when I do. Alright. Be walking on my eyeballs tomorrow morning, but watching Strain live is well worth the wait. Indeed. Indeed. One of the best gaming channels around. Not just saying that because I watch his streams and I'm a mod and this, that, and the other. It's purely because I don't know if you can hear this, so you're still here, but it's because he does what he says. A walkthrough is a walkthrough, pointing out where all the collectibles are, where you'd find them, where they're located, how to get them. That is a walkthrough, along with playing the game itself. And with the platinums and everything else, it's still done in the strange style, which is the best that anybody's doing at the moment. You get these other YouTubers, and not knocking them, but they title their videos walkthroughs, but they're not, they're let's plays. And they go through the game and they might sporadically come across a collectible. Oh, we've got a collectible here. Yeah, but you didn't tell us that it was there, or you were going to find it, or where it is, or what you would do to go and get it. You just found it. So they have this misleading video title. So with Strain, when he says he's going to do a walkthrough, he does a walkthrough, and it is a proper, immersive, instructional walkthrough, and that's what I like about it. I don't mind watching the other YouTubers, but you can't take their videos as walkthroughs because they're not. That's the difference between them and Strain. Spook, may the force... Oh, Spock. I thought you said Spook. May the force be with you. I can't do that thing. Can anyone do that? Look, I can't get my... Look, is that it? Something like that. I can't do it properly. I can't get my fingers split. Just about, actually, there. I can do that, but whether that's right or not, I don't know. But I can't do it easily. Do you really want to know what I'm thinking? Do you? Do you really want to know? I'm asking you, punk. Do you really want to know? Set lightsabers to stun. I think that's favors. Phasers. I don't think I should do that again. That was just stupid. Suddenly started doing pew pews in the end of the stream. I'm going mad. Don't you point your finger at me. Don't you fucking point your finger at me, you big beep. Congrats again for becoming my Discord server mod. You're welcome, Renee. I accept the duty with all the terms and conditions that come across, and should I fail to be what you expected, I agree the termination of my contract, no payment, and instant dismissal in regards to what is in the contract for the duties that I am taking part in. All right, there we go. And that's all on camera now. I've said that. I was a mod. I'm currently looking for mod employment. Well, if you're going to be here a few more times, this and that, then I'll put you onto one of mine. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do it now? There we go, done. Might as well do it now, eh? Why prolong it? That's what she said. Why wait any longer? Let's get down to it. Strain walkthrough is very thorough. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. You don't want somebody putting their title on a video for a walkthrough and then not fulfilling their duties and just doing a let's play. It's misleading video title, and it's not even the title for a video that you're doing. So, yeah. At least we know somebody does it properly. But at the same time, even though they have misleading titles in their videos, they still do a bloody good job on the videos that they do anyway. So, They just need to rename some of their actual video titles without the walkthrough part in. That's what I say. I can do this on both hands perfectly. Of course, naturally, I'm just old enough that I was a Star Trek fan before I was a Star Wars fan, but I'm mutual. Yeah, you see, I grew up with before Star Wars come along. I started watching Star Trek, and I watched all the movies, motion picture onwards, but not many people like it. But my favourite Star Trek movie is number 3, The Wrath of Khan. My favourite Star Trek movie. Don't point your finger at me, sir. Don't point your finger at me, sir. Marco, where are you? Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live on YouTube, so you can come in and say hello quick and go back upstairs. I'll see you in a minute. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. The truth? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. That's it. Hello to your people. Come say hello. Oh, hang on. Here he is. Yeah, I'll sit down there for a minute. This is Marco.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Everybody's chatting this side. You can see what's being
that's
written,
cool.
right?
That's cool.
And then you're there. So if you just say like hello, and
People that can hear me,
everybody
yeah.
will see it, and you'll see it come up in this side
Ah, okay. This is for
YouTube. So you
YouTube
just like
channel.
yeah, just live at the moment. So it's all
That's cool.
it's all in real
That's
time.
cool. I just finished work.
So this guy, this guy's a boxer and a security guard. So
yes. No. It's nice to meet everyone, but after sleeping tomorrow, I have to go work again. And this is the life. Big hug for everyone. Yeah.
Look at the size of him. Look at this beast. I'll tell you what, he makes bloody. What's his name? What's that? The beast. What's the beast guy's name? The big bodybuilder bloke.
Oh,
Eddie Hall.
Oh,
he makes Eddie Hall look bloody anorexic. See you later on. All right, guys. So yeah, that was Marco. Big old boy, isn't he? Massive.
Every single day I get a lot.
So yeah, right. Where were we? Star Wars. All my own parents were into Star Trek, and my mother fancies James T. James Tico. Jane? Don't you mean James? James Trevor. James T. Kirk. That's my James Bond of the Star Trek universe. James T. Kirk turned him into a woman. There you go, lovey. Look at that handsome devil digging the haircut. I had to do my hair and beard tomorrow. Gonna have to trim it down a little bit. It's not over the top. I just bring this down a little bit shorter. Get rid of all of this. I can't do this. This fucking camera. This bit here. This comes off. I'll keep all this. Trim this down. Trim the beard down all around here and up there and up. No fucking. It's all back to front. You know what I mean. I can't point in the right direction at the moment, but yeah, I'm going to bring all that down. Shave all my hair down on the sides here. Give myself a spruce. A wee spruce, as it's here in Scotland. Gonna cut your hair down. Okay, you start to sound like Captain Price over there with "Don't point your finger at me, sir." Does anyone ever remember the Commandos games? I used to be able to do the accents for them as well. There was one that sounded semi-Australian with a deep voice, and the other one was like a little weird. The Sapper, I think it was. He was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming right over." It's great. I used to love those games. Commandos were amazing. On the PC, it was great. Try playing them on the Xbox. It's bloody hard. Really hard. Marco's gone upstairs now. He needs to sleep. So, Marco, my man here. I don't get paid for modding Strange chats and comment sections on his channel yet. No, we don't. And I've just got a notification, join Strain in 30 minutes. So we have done 3.5 hours on this live tonight. 3.5 hours, 3 likes. So that's 1 like every hour. And 6 people in. Green was in, Strain was in, Ribs come in, Shadows was in, Natalie was in, Renee was in, Daniel was in, and your host, me. Hopefully, this is the start of things to come. It's going to build up a little bit from here on. I'm hoping that this is going to be a step forward now in the Anubis streams, going from here on. Next year we'll be continuing as well. We're on episode, can you believe we're on episode 87 now? Since I started this at the beginning of January, we're on, I think it was 2024? When did I start this? I can't even remember. But anyway, we're at 87 episodes. I've done a test stream and then I just ran with it. I've had some good times on here. I've had some bad times when there's hardly anybody in. And tonight we've had more people in than I've had in the last, I think, month. So, yeah, hoping this is a thing of a sign of things to come. Obviously, I won't be doing 3.5 hours a stream when Strain's already streaming from his time. So they'll probably go back to being about an hour or so. But yeah, tonight has been very, very good. Commando series is meant to be played on PC. Yeah, I know. I started off playing it on PC, but I tried the demo out on console. My God, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But Commandos 1, 2, and 3 were really, really good on PC when I played them years ago. I don't even know if you can get them now on PC, can you? The games? I'm not sure. Do you know, if I give this another 10 minutes, I'm going to give you all a little bit of trivia here and I'll give you the answer in a minute. I started at 8, and if I finish at if I finish at 10:45, there is a film that runs that full entire time as a whole film, not cut down, not shortened, full length, that runs 3 hours and 45 minutes. Can anyone tell me what it is? Do you know what it is? And don't go looking it up on Google either. No, not Tower Inferno. Thanks, Shadows. Thanks, Citizen. Before Strain Green appeared in here, they and I were having our own Discord DM chat. Oh, right, okay. Cool. Thanks, Natalie. I told Strain to come here and Green followed. That's cool. Tower Inferno, no. Killers of the Flower Moon, no. I'll give you a hint. It's got a well-known actor in it, and it's KC. Schindler's List. No. It's one of my favourite films as well. And I sat through it for its entirety when I went to see it at the cinema without saying a word. My mum was amazed because she thought I wasn't going to be able to tolerate a film that long. And it turned out to be one of the best film, the greatest film I'd ever watched at that time. You want me to tell you? Or do you want to keep guessing for a minute? What's the year? Let me have a look. Forgotten what year it came out. It was in 1990. Basically, I had a chat with both Green and Strange during the stream. Oh, okay. It was one of the greatest films I'd ever seen. On VHS, it's the full 3 hours 45. No, that's not it either. It is not it. On VHS, it's the full length. On DVD, it's been cut down, and on Blu-ray, you can't find it. And if you do, it's been severely cut down. All the best bits have been taken out of it, and you only get about an hour and a half out the whole film. So, it's one of the greatest films ever made. I'll give you another hint. Well, the guy that was in it, Graham Greene, has just passed away at 73. And if you want me to make it any easier for you, he was of Indian heritage as well. So that gives you a clue about the film. Who's going to get it? Is anyone going to get it? That's it. Natalie's got it. Dances with Wolves. One of the greatest films ever made. In entirety, from start to finish, it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. And it ends exactly at 3 hours 45. But on DVD, it's chopped. But I've got the 2-disc version, which is actually the full length. But on Blu-ray, you'll be lucky if you get 2 hours out of it. It's so sad that they butcher these films so much that you don't get the enjoyment out of the whole film now. Yeah, I know, there's a few nearly 4-hour films. There's one that someone told me about they watched that was like nearly 5 hours long in entirety, but they had to cut it down because it was too long for people to sit there and watch. All right, well, it's coming up midnight. So what I'm going to do, because we've got Strange Stream coming up in a moment, I want to say thanks to everybody who joined me tonight. Ribs, you're not here now, but thanks very much for coming in. I'm glad you enjoyed your first time here. Hopefully we'll see you again another time. Strain and Green, who have gone now as well. Strain's getting ready for his next stream. Green's gone to a meeting at work. So that leaves Citizen, Natalie, Shadows, Renee, Daniel, whoever else. Who else is there? Romek, I have to go back through the names now because Romek. Yeah, that's it. I think Romek and anybody else who was in the background lurking, who didn't interact. Thanks for being here and supporting as well. I will see everybody next Monday. I'll try and remember the 7:30 thing and not forget this time. And we'll do about an hour or so, and then that'll be it. I might go 7:30 to 9. I don't know yet because I don't want to be too long while Strain's still streaming because I take some time out from his stream to do mine because I schedule this for a Monday. So it might be 7:30 to 8:30. It might be 9 o'clock. Not entirely sure. But thanks everyone for putting up with me for 3 hours and 45 minutes almost. And hopefully I'll see all of you next Monday. The others of you I will see on Strange Stream during the week. So yeah, I'll see you all in 15 minutes on Strange Deus Ex stream. And next Monday, we'll same place, same time, and we'll do it all over again. So yeah, take care of yourself out there in the world, and see you all soon.